Yo, yo, yo. What's up, people? Welcome to Off the Edge. I got Javon here,
What
my
is up?
brother, who apparently I didn't know this about you, but you're an eye doctor?
No, who told you that?
It says you're a knife addicted optometrist.
Optimist.
I
That was funny.
thought
I
that
was like,
was a
man,
good
if
one.
I'm an eye doctor, I'm missing out. No, I'm a digital marketer by
I know
trade.
what you are. I was
I know you
joking.
do.
I thought that was a good one.
That is a good one. You made me think about it. I was like, okay, has somebody hacked my
You're
LinkedIn?
like, eye doctor? The fuck?
Well, I'm getting ready to go free agent. I'm making big moves right now that
Yeah?
very few people know about. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks and I'm getting ready to work that into like 5 days of sick time because I'm trying to eat up all my paid time off that I've accumulated for so long before I ease my way out. It's kind of a weird deal. I'm taking a risk, but I'm ready to do it. I've been doing this for other people for so long.
Yeah.
I've already reached out to Ben. I was like, when you get ready, dude, here's my LinkedIn profile. If you ever need a digital dynamo, if I can get you wherever you need
Yeah.
to be, you let me know.
We need to start like a conglomerate, dude. Colin and I were talking about it because he's a graphic designer, doing like freelance shit or something.
That's what I love to do more than anything. It's not about the money. It's about going to somebody whose business like doesn't show up well on Google My Business, or they're not getting a big presence when somebody
Yeah.
searches for their service, or they're good, and you can go in and in 48 hours make a huge difference in that
Well,
business.
if you can do, if you want to do a free trial for us,
Hey, dude, talk to me after this. I'll do a free SEO audit. I'll do all that
or
shit
we
for
can
free.
pay you something. I
I
don't
don't
know
need to be
what, but
paid. You don't need to pay me shit right now. This is all about, I love to do it. I mean, when I'm not doing this,
yeah, but if that's not, if you're not employed anymore, you definitely want
dude,
some
I'm
money.
getting right now. I'm working off paid time off days, so I can do other shit, freelance. I have been, I've been doing a lot of stuff for people. I do a lot of social
Probably
media
shouldn't talk
stuff,
about that on a
not the
live stream.
regular social media stuff, but like putting social media ad campaigns. Like if you wanted to spend $30 a day, which for a lot of people is a lot, for a lot of people that's nothing. Or if you wanted to spend $200 a day to get outside of your people that
That
are
that is a
following
lot
you.
of money if you think about it.
Absolutely, but you
It's
got to
like when
figure
you hear
out.
these stupid ads where they're like, "You can get insurance and it's only, how many cents a day," and it's like, yeah, but when you add that up, like
It's a
it's
ton
not.
of money. So that it's the easiest way from a business to look at it is what is the value of a customer? Lifetime value is what I look at, because once they come in, you guys, Divo Knives, will keep them a customer because y'all give good customer service. You do what you say you're going to do. But even if you look at it, if you're not that kind of business and you're like, what is the value of a customer to me? You can real easily determine what you can spend to get extra people to convert, or i.e. buy your product or service.
Yeah. So do
And
you
it's
do
very
like
trackable.
SEO and shit, or
I do all of it.
no?
Yeah,
No,
SEO
what?
used
Pretty
to
flat.
be SEO used to be tricky stuff. SEO now, since Google has updated their
I heard it.
algorithm the
I hear
last few
it's
times,
dead.
all you have to do, all SEO is, don't let anybody trick you or come in and try to charge you to do a major SEO rework. Make sure y'all are doing it. Add blog content, add some little tidbit shit, during every month, and y'all are adding content with new knives that are coming out. Y'all are keeping the page active, right? So as long as someone's publishing to the page, the algorithm, the crawlers see that this is not only a page that people are coming to for what it says it claims to be, but it's bringing them there. So it all works by, it used to be where you could go in and do these tricks and like stuff keywords. You don't have to do any of that anymore. But whoever writes for you guys, like if it's you or if it's Colin, when you're writing your little descriptions, think about, what would I Google if I didn't know about Devo knives and I wanted to find this knife? And then maybe inject
Yeah,
that
but
into
like
the description.
we're not selling to people who aren't in the community. I don't think.
Not yet. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, and you don't have to think big now. You don't have to think big now. But if you look at, there's some good companies that started out very, very small, and I won't be able to come up with a knife company, but I'm sure we could both come up with 3 or 4 companies. Amazon is one. Who would have thought they would have done more than sold books? Who thought that was a crazy idea when it came out? I
That's
did.
all they did.
Amazon sold books. That was it. The Amazon bookstore. Then they came out with the Kindle to where you could get electronic books. Then Bezos said we could sell everything because we've got the distribution network. They were selling paperback books, is all Amazon sold for probably 8 or 9 years. So the point is, there's so much opportunity. And if you can make it in the knife world and be successful, there's no reason. I was joking the other night on a stream, and I wasn't really that much joking. I might look into it. Fucking patches. I'm not even a designer, but I design my
they're
logo.
not worth. They're like, we've done a few runs of patches. Like, yeah, the margins are good, but like, it's such a low cost, and you're not going to sell thousands of them. Like, you sell, sell a couple
That's
hundred.
right. Unless you come up with the right saying, the right design.
Yeah,
Now
I guess, but
look at Logan Paul, and I know I don't like Logan Paul, and I know
I
he's an
don't know who that
influencer.
is. I feel like you mentioned him before, and I
Well, he's a celebrity boxer. He has Impulsive, a podcast. He's the one that showed the hanging bodies in Japan and almost lost his
Ground
YouTube
5.
channel. He's been doing it forever, but he started with this other influencer, Prime. Have you seen the drink Prime? Prime. Well, it's a
Oh, is that like gray bottle with the blue lid?
They have several different colors, but you can get either the bottle that's like a Gatorade type electrolyte replacement, and they also have energy drinks, and it's a vertical writing of
What's up,
Prime. This
sister?
now valued over $2 billion.
Craig.
And he's been able to just use his fan base to launch that, and they can't keep it in stock. And I drank one the other day. It's like $4 for a Gatorade. A little
Gatorade's expensive now too, isn't it?
But Gatorade's fat.
What up, Patrick?
Gatorades are fatter when you buy one. This is the little regular like water bottle.
Yeah.
The point is, don't ever sell yourself short. And the community is always going to be your number one bread and butter. But if you've got a good design, there are so many people that appreciate knives. What's the dude who was in not Aquaman, with that crazy Amber Heard? Jason, what was his name? But he's a knife guy, right? Yeah, but he's probably not on YouTube. Think how many knife guys are out there that would be, if they saw the right knife on whatever they were browsing, they might go, I like that knife. I can buy that knife. So down the road, you want to be able to evolve into that thinking. I think John at EDC is starting to evolve into that thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but
it takes time. It's not anything you want to jump into. Y'all are comfortably growing now. Yeah, dude. The weekend of NFK 20's birthday.
Thanks for being a member too, dude. Appreciate that. What up, Paul?
He won a nice member giveaway on my channel last weekend.
Jeffrey, what up? Drink water. It's cracking. Crispy's in the house. Floyd Miller, he won the giveaway on Thursday. Pocket Stuff, what up? Marceau, what up, dog? Allie Cord, Paracord, what's cracking?
What's up, Alice?
Chris Hinkle, Jeffrey Dawson, JD, what's up, dude?
NFK 20, don't do it, buddy. I've cut my finger so many times, and it hadn't been deep, but it could have been deep.
We got Crown Fog Crewwear. What's up, man? How you doing? Jay, what up? Coffee run. Yeah, dude, I'll take a soy latte with, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Not a big coffee guy. Alex, what up, dude? I've been able to catch
What's up, Alex?
Come on. Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Nick, what up? What's up, dude? Let's see who else we got here.
Did you see Jared's video today about 5 knives?
What was it?
One of them was the Divo growler in carbon fiber.
Yeah, I sent it one of the. Did you like it?
It was like, the video is 5 knives you can't miss or something like that. Check it out. It gave it much love.
Yeah, no, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's always tricky with him because he doesn't do like blah 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 review. Like, it's always some kind of catchy title of 5 things or 4 you know, a bunch of cool shit or whatever. Like it's so as the person sending him stuff, I just don't have the time to watch everybody's channel anymore. So
Sure,
like
sure.
I
But
don't know when he drops a video that
if
includes
you
one of our
search
knives.
it, if you go
So
into
it's good that you
YouTube
tell me.
and you search Growler
It
V2,
should
one
come.
thing Jared is a master of is YouTube SEO, which is just simply putting the keywords in your description.
Yeah, that's all you
or
gotta do.
Yeah. So if you went in and you searched
But that's
Divo
not why he
Growler
does it. He
V2,
does it so he can link everything.
sure. But I bet you
I do
because
the
he
same
has so
thing.
much credibility, because I've done digital audits for Knife Rights where he showed up as a major traffic driver, like on out of everybody. If you do it that way, you're going to just be able to amplify the message. So for somebody like you who doesn't have time to watch videos, but you've sent a knife, all you have to do is do that search.
That's what I
And if
do.
Jared's talked about it, it's going to show up right there.
That's literally what I do. I just search the knife and
I
then
watched it
see.
today, and I used to not be a fan of those 5 and 5 or whatever.
No, I
But
do
for
those
some reason,
videos all the
I've
time.
gotten into it. Well, I like yours too, and Jared's, I've gotten into the flow of those because I can see for what I'm looking at is not somebody to tell me edge retention. Granted, I know it's important. I'm not trying to start anything, but I'm just looking to see the knife, see how it fits in somebody's hand, who I kind of know whose size is, and kind of see what their
What up,
nonverbal
David?
communication and their things that they're not saying the way they're saying them.
What's up, Steven? Yeah, I know. I enjoy those videos too. I just don't have time to watch everything. So
No.
unless it comes across my feed, like when I do, like once a day, I'll usually go to YouTube and hit the subscription button or home button, and I'll see. But lately, it's always like the stuff I've been watching. Like when I have time, has been like comedy stuff, and then whatever I'm researching at the time. Like a couple of weeks ago, it was like pools. Right now,
Well,
it's
I've been looking
whatever.
at all kinds of stuff that you
So
wouldn't normally look at getting ready to move. Salt, I agree with you. And Jared has always promised since he first had 1,000 subscribers that he was always going to try to get better. And he learned how to send an email. Jared didn't know. I'm not saying anything bad about Jared, but he was computer fucking illiterate when he started YouTube. He's learned everything himself through hard work, dedication, Kara helping him, showing him stuff, but him retaining it. I mean, his brain doesn't work that way.
thanks, lad.
Knife dope.
Teas, hobbies, and things. What's up, man? How you doing? I haven't seen you before. Welcome.
Welcome.
Demonoc, what's up? I have every model Divo has put out so far, so there is definitely a market. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We got more coming. Did I show you guys the pictures of the nips? We got, I'll show you these. We got them from Kubi. They're assembling them now. And where's my fucking photos?
I'm so all over a nip.
Oh, I'm in my photo. I'm a dumbass. Hold on. What?
I'm so all over a nip. I love that knife.
Yeah, people seem really excited about them, which is good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's a difference in, let me think how to say this. There's a difference in designing a knife because you have an audience and designing a knife because you have an audience, but also having it be a really good knife that transcends who you thought your audience was. That makes sense. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, so these are
the black one or the tie one on top are me.
So I can tell you guys now, I guess. The top one here is going to be a White Mountain Knives exclusive. The all black murdered out one is a traditional pocketknives.com exclusive.
Can you tell us approximately how many of each those dealers are going to get, or is that kind of secret? I can understand if it is.
They should have enough.
Okay.
It's
and
not
what's
like
the material on the other two?
It's not like 20. You know what I mean? It's like 100.
Yeah.
Or so.
What's the material on the other? Is that G-Carta?
So then the bottom two are ones that we're doing direct through Divo. So these we might sell to dealers. We might just do drops. We might just take them to shows, that kind of thing, right?
Those blades look satin.
Yeah, so we sent them camo carbon. This is our first time sending Kubi material to make stuff. We'd heard that it's kind of hit or miss with that. Bridgeport did it on this one. And I think he said that, they wasted a lot of material, and but I don't know if they got better or something. They haven't said anything to us. We did send a little extra to be safe, but we ordered 125 of each of these. So this one's black pearl camo carbon, and this one's purple and lavender, I think it's called, camo carbon.
That's
or
the one.
Violet and purple.
Are those liner locks in the top two? Are they liners too?
They're all liner locks.
Gotcha.
So they all have a steel liner. And then, we milled them out the best we could inside. Obviously, the titanium ones are going to weigh a little more. But we had prototypes in titanium, and they were good. So I can only imagine the carbon fiber ones feeling lighter.
It's a little knife. You want it to have a little heft to it.
Yeah. And then the blade steel is S90V, hollow ground S90V. And we finally got them to do like a legit belt satin on these two.
You can see it from here. You can see the stone wash or whatever you'd call it on the top two.
No, the top is a vertical or a horizontal. It's like, it's like,
well, that from the picture, the way I'm looking at it, and I'm on a 15-inch monitor, you can see the horizontal or the vertical satin on the bottom.
I can see the horizontal too. So there's horizontal up here. So you have, it's basically a traditional belt satin, vertical.
Oh, I was talking about the top knife. I wasn't talking about
the top knife is all stonewash.
Yeah, I saw the horizontal on the top of the spine.
This one's all stonewash handle and blade with blue accents. Pivot collar, backspacer clip. This one is just completely murdered out with a black wash. Because I don't know, we just think DLC.
Dude, that looks sick too. That's a beautiful knife. All four of them look good.
I really like the purple one. I think it stands out. And I love this one. This is probably the one I don't know. This purple is sexy as fuck though.
Yeah, the purple sounded better. What was the colors of the one right above it? You said white and
white. This one?
Yeah, what's that one?
It's black pearl camo carbon. That's just like the lighting shimmering. It's just black, basically.
Okay.
It's this stuff. Not the same. This is actually Fat Carbon's version, but it's like this.
I got you. So just what you would consider a very elegant carbon fiber.
Yeah, well, it's sort of a more toned down fat carbon. Like a lot of people don't like camo carbon, fat carbon because of all the color. This is that, but it's more like a marbled carbon fiber in the colorway. You know what I mean? I love this stuff.
Speaking about funky fat carbon, did I tell you I ordered an XOM that was supposed to be here? I went out to the FedEx store this morning thinking I could pick it up, and it wasn't there yet. It was at some distribution place. But anyway, it's coming Monday. And it's the Smoky Mountain Knives green.
Oh, an LMAX? Nice.
Yeah, but I forget what they called the color. It's a carbon fiber I've never seen before.
Jungle Wear?
It could be Jungle Wear.
That's the green fat carbon, and then the green and yellow one is toxic.
And I also snagged that little Max Ace Meerkat that I was telling you guys about just to see what it's about in S90V for $158.
C8 Corvette in knife form. Body is handle, and roof is blade. I don't know. What are we talking about? The Growler? I'm not sure. That was before I pulled that up. You were talking about cutting your fingers, C8. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit here. How many knives do you think I'll find with my new magnet? I don't know, dude. Neves probably puts in the most info in the shortest review vids.
They call it exclusive.
For sure.
Pike's Peak carbon fiber. It's a Smoky Mountain Knives exclusive. It looks like white.
Send me the link or share it. Share it.
All right.
What's up, Knife Dope? What up, dog? Share that so I can see what you're looking at.
I don't know what you would call this color, but it looks to me like green and.
So that is a new fat carbon. So they're now doing Pines Peak. So all right. So White Storm fat carbon is it's that white stuff, and then it has like some grays in it, right? That's what the White Storm looks like.
Right.
And then you have like Arctic and purple and whatever, where it's just black and the color, right? So they now started a line where they take the colors and they put it in with the white. So you have your signature series or designer series, which is like black and green, black and purple, whatever. And then now you have this series where you have green, white, and I guess there might be a little gray in there or black.
Yeah.
They have
And
this in red now. They have it in blue. They have it in like Frost is the blue
that was
one.
the other choices that I didn't like this Nebula that I've seen before that's got the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, Nebula is an interest. I actually was carrying it today. I have my big bro on me today.
That's a great knife. And this is the exclusive Snowfire, which is kind of like Mars Valley, but it's got
so
the white, like you said.
That's the red. That's the red one with no, that's like Lava Flow.
Well, they call it Snowfire.
Right. It's the same colors as Lava Flow, but there's white in it essentially.
So is carbon fiber, is it a natural color or is it dyed? Do they when they prepare that to be different colors? And this is a stupid question. It's not like a naturally occurring color in the carbon fiber, right?
I don't think so. I do think that like if you think of just carbon fiber, then yes, I think that this kind of color is natural.
Right.
I do
It's
think
just a
that. But
natural
when
shimmer.
you're talking about fat carbons, that's completely different. They impregnate it with I think they impregnate it. I heard they impregnate it with some kind of ceramics and that like ceramic paint or something, and that's how it gets its color. But I don't think fat carbon is even this. I think it's something else, and then they add color because it looks completely different. I should ask the camo carbon guy because I talked to him a little bit. But I mean, they have a lot of.
I haven't had any wear. Like, I mean, the fat carbon on the knives
No,
that I've
dude,
had,
it's fucking impervious to like anything. It's fucking
it's
amazing.
bulletproof.
I have it. I actually have a forged carbon fiber ring. It's my wedding ring now. This is forged carbon fiber. I got it from this ring company, Patrick Adair. It's fucking awesome, dude. And then I got one made in 80s camo carbon and copper snakeskin from Carbonize. But those kind of got jacked up. The copper one started patinaing. It like turned this weird color, and then my finger started turning green. And then the 80s one started chipping on the edges. So I stopped wearing that one. But this one's fucking held up like a tank. So I don't know. It has a little bit of like it has those little voids in it that you see in carbon fiber on knives that people hate, but it's kind of different on a ring. But
those voids never bothered me. Call me just not picky.
Right.
I just think of it as part of natural material.
Yeah, the thing that bothers me on it is when you get fat carbon like this that has the white spots. That's when it bugs me. Because this is supposed to be all black and then it'll have like white spots. This doesn't have it because I'm pretty sure Ben makes sure that doesn't happen.
Can I show you that?
You showed it on the live stream the other night I saw. So
dude, I've picked up 2 more since this.
What is this? GEC?
It's a GEC. This is the Barlow Yellow Rose.
Yeah, I just can't get into the traditional look. And then the weight of them being in steel and I don't know.
Dude, this is just so well put together. I think I'll send you one to just check out. Have you checked one out? Because I guarantee you Ben is still putting these in his closet as fast as he can get them.
Who?
I know this is Ben. I know this was his first real love, GEC.
I don't know. Maybe, but I thought he said he wasn't really
Because
buying.
what's amazing about them is what they sell for. Because this one I'm getting ready to buy. But what they sell for, if you can get them on the drop, is half of what they will always. at least
They're
half.
like $120 or $150.
The one I got, that Barlow I just showed you, is $190 new, and they're on for
Sweet.
$400.
Thank you, T. Appreciate you, man. Cool logo, by the way.
But I just think they're really different knives, and evidently I didn't know much about it. Look at this little penknife, little GEC. They're all made off traditional patterns, so I'm not big into
That's what doesn't do it for me is the wood and the. I don't know.
I don't like the bone as much as this.
Nice, Chris.
That's micarta, and just a real nice micarta, even though it looks like wood. And I know you don't like the bolsters being stainless. And then this one, they call it yellow bone, but to me it looks like a synthetic resin.
It is.
It's yellow bone. It's actually a bone that's polished.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it really is synthetic, and they just call it yellow bone because it can look like it.
No, because the other ones are all bone. Because there's some rough ones, and this is the only one that was smooth.
They just dye it, I guess.
If you look at it, you can see the little voids and the little disgusting things that make you think you're carrying an animal.
Pretty fly. If the nip does well, we'll work on a larger one, but we're gonna call that the nip L. So the nipple, the nip L, that'll be the large one. And then we have the slip joint in prototyping right now. That's called the nip slip.
And it would come before a large. I think that would make so much more sense and I know that the nip is going to be very successful. Probably, in my opinion, this is John's prediction, it'll go faster than the first version of the why am I blanking? Duh.
I don't know, man, because that one I think we just didn't have a lot of. That's why it sold so fast. We had like 260 on sale.
There's a lot of buzz about the nip. I mean, I hear it in other chats. I think I've heard it at Blade Show. I think the price point's just right.
We'll see.
If it's $200 or less, I think
I think it's going to be 175.
So that's less than 200.
Yeah, 175, 185, something like that.
S90V and a knife that feels to me better than a nibbler. I mean, it just felt so. Now that was just a proto, but it felt very, very good.
We shall see. The Lush is in production too. Concept is working on that. We don't have a date on it yet. They said end of September, October. So once we have that, we'll know. But the next one to drop is the Growler V2. So this guy is going to drop on the 7th of September, it looks like. White Mountain Knives is doing the QC right now, so unless something crazy happens, those will be dropping then. And then the nips should be coming in next month sometime, and then we'll just take our time to QC them, and they'll probably go out in October sometime. That's the plan anyway.
And you probably said this, but is it the same amount of aluminum and carbon fiber, or are there less carbon fiber? Because that's the one I'm after.
There's going to be 150 of these. I should say that's what we ordered. We're going to take like 30. We're probably going to take like 10 of each for Blade Show West. So that'll reduce it. So there'll probably be like 130 maybe of the blue aluminum. There will be around 130 of the carbon fiber. That carbon fiber has blue accents and a satin.
That's the one I want.
And then we did 100 of the Stormtroopers, so there'll probably be like 80 of these or 90 of these available. So should be a total of like 350 or so on the drop. At White Mountain Knives on September 7th, use code LeftyEDC or Javon10. Love the short, stumpy blade. Yeah, dude. We were all about it when we worked that one up. We wanted something small. It all, started with wanting a micro knife, a little utility blade, essentially. And that's why we went with S90V, because we figure it'll hold an edge for a long time. Kind of makes sense on a little knife like that.
And the choil's so good on that little knife.
Dude, it fucking came out great. We did change it a little bit. So hopefully all the changes we made are positive in hand. We don't know yet, but we kind of moved the lock bar access down a little bit because the way it was, you would kind of go up, and like the access was good, but you'd go, it was kind of up so that when you would disengage, you get hit with the flipper tab. So
Right.
we pulled that all down a little bit. So now you have the same access, but your thumb can get in there. I guess I could show you again.
M-Mom, what's up, brother? Thank you
So
for
the
hooking
only
me up with
concern
that.
I have is whether, it might be easier to like accidentally disengage or something, but because there's a lot of access here. But I mean, I've never really had that problem with a knife. But we pulled this down just slightly so that now when you disengage, you shouldn't get hit with the flipper tab, at least if you're like, here or lower, which before, you couldn't really even go to, you'd have to go like all the way down here to get it to clear because this whole area was up here a little bit. It's hard to explain, but I should have kept a prototype, but like that blade show, dude, it was like crazy. Everybody who came by the table wanted to buy the prototype. We ended up selling them all.
Yeah, I mean, why not? They're prototypes.
Well, that's what we like to do. We like to, once the project is in motion and everything, we know everything, then we try, we'll sell the prototypes to, recoup what we paid for them.
Absolutely. As you should, especially towards the end of Blade Show, you've used them kind of to show what you've got coming, and then you don't want to pay to ship them back.
Well, yeah, I mean, Colin lives there, so it's easy, but
He
we
doesn't
just,
want them in his garage.
you get asked enough to be handed money, you just take it eventually. That's kind of
Well,
how it goes.
when you're a knife flipper extraordinaire like you,
Yeah, exactly.
and nothing has sentimental value.
Yep. You got to talk to QSP, man. We paid for the prototypes a couple months ago. QSP's slow, man, with prototyping. They're slow with everything, really. So, but they usually do a good job. So I'm not, and we got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not worried about it. But
Have you
we'll
handled
see.
this yet?
Is that
The
the
T,
the
the
two?
T2? Yeah,
No,
T2. Dude, it's
no.
so good. I didn't.
Is
That's
it
the
still
longest.
QSP?
Yeah, this was QSP. I was surprised because I
How's the
thought they.
detent?
Oh my God, it's
Good.
so much more dialed than my Nimble One, and I love my Nimble One. Taking nothing away from it, it just feels tuned for every type of deployment, and it's snappy.
My original Nimble was so good that it like nothing could live up to it. So every time I got every Nimble after that until the W. Once I got the W, I didn't buy anymore. He did another couple drops after that, but I don't think he's come out with a new one, just different, I got every one, and just nothing could live up to that first Nimble, so I just kept selling them all. The Tanto is probably my favorite aesthetic design.
And I carried this for the last days.
The relative is the one that, for me, that's their best knife, hands down.
I agree. I think the real, and I've got the clip point, and I love it. Or the Bowie.
That's the one I had. I had the Bowie, and I had it for a long time. For me, it was like really long, and it's definitely on the knife of the year list. It's just the way I, reviewing and shit. I just don't keep knives, like, just how it works.
Did you get to hang out with the Ronin any?
Yeah, he sent
It
me
was a
one
little
to
skinny.
review.
I like
It's
it.
in the pass around. It's really good.
Yeah, I think it is too. I picked one.
Not my style, but
I just think it's so unique. The look, to me, the look is just so different.
I should show you you want to see the one I drew?
Always.
I think I saved it. I drew this knife that looked just like it. I drew this June 14th, 2021. It actually has the date on there. Oh, no, that's the date I took the picture of it, but I'm sure I drew it right around there. So just for proof that I drew it before.
That looks different. That doesn't look
different,
the same.
but it's fucking very similar. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you see it very similar because it's your creation. I don't think it's very similar.
Well, this is the fucking rough. Like, this is what I sent Colin, and then Colin turns into a real fucking thing. We didn't get that far with this one, but I think they would have came out similar-ish for sure.
Well,
Like
if you didn't know
too
what you
close.
know now, knowing what you know now about the Ronin's form, you could still probably make that a very cool, unique knife with
Yeah, but
Colin.
here's the thing. Knowing what I know now, he did it for me. I know I don't want that knife.
And that's even better. I mean,
I
you're
know for
learning
me
what you like in
personally,
design versus what'll translate.
that design doesn't resonate with me, so I'm not gonna try to sell it to people. You know what I
You've
mean?
never been a Tonto guy, have you?
I want to do a Tanto. I just there's just got to be a way for us to work it in. But yeah, I've dabbled in Tantos, but never fallen in love. I don't think so.
Well, we're not self-defense people, but you've got the Chavez and what I consider the EMP Tontos that are more shallow, almost like a drop point, and then you've got these wicked ones like Jason does, which is more just a pokey stabby.
Yeah, that's the kind I don't like. The ones with the crazy pointy tip, like the Necronaut. And
Yeah,
that
I'm not.
one,
Arcane designs are all very
I like the
safety.
compound grind type ones that are a little bit tighter. But I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah, Nebula is an interesting one. The only one I really like in Nebula is this. I did like it on the Mini Typhoon or whatever it was from Sharp by Design this year. He did the Purple Haze and he did the Nebula, but I don't know.
God, that purple resin sold out in what, like 30 minutes on
Yeah,
the most recent?
I think he showed me the other day. It was like 95% of those were gone.
I thought they were 100% gone.
Well,
I looked.
now probably that was like a couple days in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just amazing to me because it's such a unique look, but it was a look that I liked.
Sorry, drink water. I didn't see anything. Hopefully you're good now, dude. I tried that 3 times already. Tried what? I don't know. Lefty only wants Chinese slip joints. Nah, dude, I only want the fucking top quality slip joints. See, I think that I know you're just fucking pulling my string, so I'll go on a rant, but for me personally, it's all about the quality. I don't give a fuck where it's made. That's the thing, right? Like, unfortunately for you, the good shit's made in China. Like they make better shit. This slip joint is 100% better than that one.
I think you'd be surprised if you got one of these.
I've handled a bunch of GCs. They're good. I'm not saying they're bad. This is fucking top-notch quality.
Because it's able to be tweaked down with screws, and it's being able where this is actually pinned together, so it's a one and done.
Listen to that fucking walk and talk, dude.
Oh, dude, I love Jack Wolfs.
And
I was
I'm
a
not
late
talking
adopter.
shit on those. I'm just saying that's why I like them, because I want the best shit. And that just happens to be the best shit. Like, unfortunately, I also want to have the best shit made when it comes to Divo. Sadly, I can't get shit made here. We've tried. We've poured money into US OEM. We have 0 products out US OEM. I talked to a pen company the other day because we have a pen design we want to do. They basically said, unless you want to sell it for $400, you can't do that pen in the US. And nobody's going to buy a $400 fucking pen. You know, we have a bit driver design I want to get made here, but struggling on that too. It's just like, it's unless you're the one making it or you have fuck you money, it's really hard, you know, or you have crazy connections that I don't have, you know, like I don't work at Blade HQ and have a shop next to me, or, you know, whatever it is, like at like Rec or whatever. I'm sure I could figure it out, but it would, I don't know. And then it would come out and it wouldn't be as good as what I could get anyway. And you're paying more for it. I don't know. The whole thing's fucking frustrating. But
y'all have been trying
until somebody fucking puts a slip joint in my hands, it's better than a Jack Wolf. I'm not getting off that fucking pedestal. And I saw one today. I wanted to buy that new superlative one. Of course, that's Riot, but that one looks cool, but it looks too big. It has a tactical inspired design, which makes no sense. It's a slip joint. But it looks sick. But it only comes in jungle wear and uncoated M4. And then The other version they're going to drop is in black fat carbon or black camo fat carbon, which is this shit that I love, but it's serrated. Like, I just don't know what's going on there, and I want one, but I don't have the hold on, let me pull it out. I'll show you. I don't have the like, fuck you, just buy review knives money right now because I'm in between houses. Once I get settled, I'll be able to just buy shit again. But so it's this one called the Infidel.
I like that.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that it looks like it should be a Blade HQ exclusive because it has their fucking logo on it. But other than that, it looks fucking cool. It's very modern, a little more modern than I normally like. But I think I handled the prototype of this at Blade Show at dinner because those guys were there. And it was really nice. The walk and talk wasn't quite Jack Wolf, but it was good. I mean, Riot does a great job. The problem for me, so fat carbon jungle wear and then uncoated M4. And the other option that's not available yet is black camo fat carbon serrated.
And how can they do a serrated slip joint? And
it's
why?
almost 8 inches overall as a slip joint. It just doesn't make sense to me.
No, that is a little excessive. Get a penguin if you want to go that route.
What's an alpha beta titanium alloy? That's funny. And then it has uncoated M4, so I'm going to rust it, unfortunately. So it just wasn't worth grabbing. They sold out already or no? No, this one's still available. So if anybody's looking for one of these, I'll put it in the chat. It looks cool. And if you're trying to get into slip joints, but you like moderns, you like bigger knives, that's a great option.
Is that the one that
what up,
Everyday
G-Ball?
Minimalist was showing?
The what?
Everyday Minimalist and Quonk or
Oh,
Quonk,
guarantee those guys have one. Yeah.
They've all shown the same one that looks similar to that.
Yeah. I'm sure they all got one to review or show off or whatever. They live he lives in Utah, Brandon, where Ozier lives. So I'm sure. Yeah, and I think they're buddies. Yeah. So I'm sure he got one. I actually have a superlative. I got some stuff in today. I want to show you guys. Backpack B was kind enough to send me some stuff, and he sent me this one. This is their Matador model. So I can show you on their website. It's this one right here.
That's sweet.
So this one came in this PVD with brown, and then there was a titanium, I guess. Do they show those? This is the one I have. It's green canvas micarta. They only show 2, I guess. But yeah, $324. Their pricing is really reasonable for the amount of detail on these knives. I mean, I would argue they have sort of Sharp by Design, Knoll Knives style detail in their knives. You know what I mean?
That's the little superlative hella.
Yeah. So for Riot and, $324 is a great price on this. That slip joint I just showed you, I think was under $300. It's like $270 or $250. That's excellent for M4 and fat carbon and titanium from Riot. This is M390, but it's very cool. It's huge. Way too big for my liking. And the design's not my style, but I mean, I can't argue this is a bad knife. This thing is excellent.
This is M390, and I want to say it was $195, and it has been a great little EDC fixie.
Yeah, that's a bit pricey for a fixed blade for me.
Yeah, but it's strong. I mean, I agree, but when you look at the materials, and this has got I could have gotten it for less if I got it without the fat carbon, because I have it in my Carta 2 or in skeletonized.
Can I have G-Ball's wrench? Does G-Ball have a wrench? I don't know. Wish I had bought one. Bought what? Bought what, my brother? Oh, the prototype, the nip prototype. Well, you'll be able to get a nip. Don't you worry. I got a shout out from Sergio over at Kunwu because he was all about the nip.
How did you like
we got a shout out.
How'd you like the Evo, the Kunwu Evo? And I know it's not an Evo, but I forget the name of it.
What?
That Kung Wu you reviewed, I haven't watched it yet. The new one that looks like an Evo blade, but it doesn't really.
Oh, the Padre.
Yes, how do you like that? I saw that your title
I
looked
ended
like.
up really liking it. I just the handle is a little out of control.
But doesn't the frame lock make it so much better than the Pulsar and the Tau X or the X Tau?
Say that one more time.
Isn't it's a frame lock, right?
Yes, but it was
So,
left-handed.
but still, didn't it make it better than the X Tau with the axis lock and the Pulsar, the last two that were
Yeah,
seemed real
because it had a
sluggish?
detent. You mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's great. I just didn't like how. Hold on. There we go. I didn't like how the handle was just so long and banana shaped. You know what I mean? M-Bomb, I don't know. I didn't mean to delete you if I did, but I added you back on. Member 6 months? Hell yeah. Where's that?
What's up, brand new American?
Thank you. Appreciate that. Casey removed me as a mod, and so did Lefty. There you go. You're back. I don't know. I went through and cleaned some shit up earlier today, and I guess I deleted you. I don't know.
You should have blocked him.
I had a whole shitload of them, and I was like looking through, and I'm like, these people haven't been on the live in forever, like, because I've been doing this for years. You know what I mean? There's people in there that don't even show up anymore, so I just cleaned it up.
Dude, it just seems like yesterday that you and Kyle were at fucking Blade Show, your first Blade Show, and y'all are both wide-eyed,
Hell
like
yeah.
you've never been there, and that was just what, 3 years ago?
21.
Yeah, because there've been two that I've been to, and I didn't go to that one.
2 years ago.
3.
No, 2 years ago.
I went to the last two Blade shows.
2021.
Yeah, because I went to 22 and 23.
Yeah. So it's 2 years, 2.5,
Yeah.
2 years ago. Hashtag give G-Ball a wrench. There you go, man. Don't do any damage with it though. I made Josh Worth a managing moderator. So he can manage you fools.
With great power comes great responsibility. I don't even know what that
does. I have no idea what that does. But I was like, if I gotta pick one person, I'm picking Josh. Tanto curious. Yes, I am Tanto curious for sure. Ah, man.
I thought I've got the coolest Tucson Tanto, and I don't have it over here.
Anyone else's chat making you say shit? Making your say shit? What? Shouldn't make you say shit. There are 0 mods. No, there's I have 10 mods. Maybe they're just not here. I think Stacy's a mod. Josh is a mod. Mateo and G-Ball are now. I thought they were already. You're a mod. Javon's a mod. And then Q-Ball, I think, is a mod. Kyle Coonley's a mod. There's mods. Fuck. You guys want to
stay up late last night for said Stevie?
If you want to volunteer to be a mod, you can hit me up. I'm not going to make everybody a mod like some people do. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Then you get people I've seen lives where people are just being dicks and timing each other out. Like the other night where Nuts for Knives was just dicking around with Dang Ross. Like they were joking, but I don't know. I don't want that shit. I know they have their QC challenges, but I still like the Bexer. It's so thin and slicey. I guess what I mean is you have so many mods that they don't even know that they're mods and they're just fucking shit up. The whole point of a moderator is to moderate shit, you know? Can't have just anybody doing that. You can't have all you scumbags doing that.
Jim, I made it till 3:35 this morning because Maddie stayed on after Stevie went to bed. But
Dude,
I hope Stevie's
Stevie,
doing okay.
shout out to Stevie, guys.
Absolutely.
He looked rough last night. I
He
was
looks like he's
comparing
in the
him.
right place to get better, though. He's been burning the candle at both ends.
I joked around. He looks like dog shit equals Walter Matthau. It was rough, man. And he looked. I guess he was in the hospital, but he seemed high as shit last night. Just slurring his words and shit. So I
Yeah,
really hope he
he was
gets
on a
it
drip.
sorted out. Yeah, he was on something, right?
Yeah, they were trying to get him because he'd been sleep deprived for like a week from traveling. So I think they had him on a lot of sedatives.
How does that work? You just can't sleep?
Well, you get yourself, and you've probably done this if you've ever done any traveling sales or traveling speaking, you get going all the time and you can't ever sleep in a hotel room. And after a couple of days, you just find yourself not sleeping. So you're literally going on just crazy.
I don't know. I feel like I could always just pass out at some point though. Like I have an issue where I don't get a lot of sleep, even though like I'll lay down at 1 or 2 or something at night, and then I get up for work at 7:45 or 8. But I don't actually I'm sitting there just thinking basically in the dark for I don't think I normally actually pass out until like 3 or whatever. I
See, I
probably get
used to do that,
I
and
probably get like 5 hours of sleep.
I used to do that, and I found that if I'll sit on the couch and let my brain kind of let itself calm down, I can't lay in bed like at a certain time, like at 1 to try to go to sleep because that's what happens. My brain, I start thinking about shit as it calms down that I've pushed to the side during all the hectic times.
Well, it's not really, yeah, it's just like it's my time to I'll lay there and I'll get in bed and then I'll get on my phone, and that's when I do all my OEM shit because they're up at that time in China. So I'll get emails from the OEMs and then I'm responding to all that shit, and then in my head I'm laying there just thinking about what we're going to do, right? I'm thinking about financials and when we do this drop, how much money we're going to have to do this drop to figure this out. I'm not worrying, I'm just mapping shit in my head. And then I'm thinking about the move and what we're going to do, with all of that shit. I guess it's sort of worrying, but I'm also just kind of thinking, I'm just
You're
planning.
occupied. You're occupied with real life stuff. Worrying's taking
Right.
it to the next
Well,
level.
because
But
during the
having it,
day, during the day from when I start work, basically from when I wake up at 8 until I'm done work at 5:30, I'm just totally, it's all either my job or knife shit. I'm working 2 jobs full time at the same time, basically. So I'm working a 16-hour day in 8 hours.
and the big thing, if I could give any advice, and Stevie would give the same, at your age, you can do that for a little while. But if you learn to kind of compartmentalize the time that you're going to devote to what, once you map it out in your head, what it's going to take, and stick to that and make sure you give yourself time to rest,
I
it'll
don't know.
make all the difference in the
So what
world.
I do is my wife and I both, so I work and then I have my daughter. I pick her up at 5:30 and then I'm on duty with her until she goes to bed at 9:30 or whatever. I usually go to my parents with her after I pick her up, and then they kind of hang out with her. We have the TV on. I can kind of do stuff. But we trade off on the weekend. So today I got to sleep in. I just I slept till noon or 1 and then got up. So I slept 10 hours. That's usually how I recharge one day a week, get a full recharge. Full retard. And then and then it starts back over. Tonight I'm gonna be on the live stream, and then I gotta get up with my kid tomorrow morning. And then every day for work next week I'll get up. I don't know. I think I get enough sleep, but I did notice I think part of why I was all fucked up a couple years ago was because I wasn't getting enough sleep. It was probably similar to what's going on with him. I felt like I was in a video game because I was just so out of it.
And we run on autopilot. We can literally do that. Our bodies will run even though our minds aren't connected. And I think it was scary for Stevie because he'd been doing a lot of traveling, taking a lot of miles, and I think he probably had some situations that were kind of scary. That's how I ripped off the
Right.
side of my fucking car.
What?
That's how I ripped off the side of my car. I was kind of driving and the truck was over to my right. And I was kind of not all paying attention. I was kind of dozy. And the next thing I knew, it was just.
Where's Loot? Loot said his messages aren't going through or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Where's Luke? Hold on.
No, Loot 10 texts.
I saw Luke 10 texts earlier, but I'm not seeing him now.
I know. He said none of his shit's going through. I'm trying to find him on YouTube so I can see if anything's set wrong or something.
Let me make sure I got all chat up.
You selling that blow? I'm not selling that blow rock. It wasn't mine. Not everything I get is like free and mine. A lot of shit I get is Loot. Loot, there's nothing up with Loot. I'll make him a moderator though. He's worthy.
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding with you guys.
But dude, I haven't been real pleased with my
my
reload things. They haven't been cycling through my gun right.
Wait, what happened?
I haven't been real happy with my reload. Remember I told you I go to
the ones you made.
Yeah, the one
why
where
why are you so cheap, dude? Just fucking buy the reloads.
I am. Well, because I watched the video where the guy
like
made
$12 for 120 shots. Are you just like peppering these things all over the place?
Like crazy. Check this out.
It came. Yeah, but that's for the rifle.
It's for either assault. See what you do is you put the sticker on one side, right? And you push it in the little holes. So now I've got a sealed one side. I pour the salt in there and then I brush it off and then I stick another one of those on it and it should be just like a factory load. And you can even put sugar in here.
That's what she said.
Corn cobs. There are people that put much more.
You could put a pellet in there, right?
A BB. You could actually, it'll fit a pellet, a 177 pellet.
But they sell a reload that's just for BBs. It holds it in there, so you don't need to use that.
Right, right.
But I would just buy the $11 fucking thing of reload. So let's just look at this, dude. When you bought this, you bought what I did. If you guys aren't familiar, oh shit, it wouldn't let me upload that superlative link. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. Maybe some shit is messed up. I thought about
the pump action, but the power that the CO2 one has.
What's up, Rocky?
A loss shredder.
Kevin has implemented a sectorship on the chat. It did go through, man. Why is the chat all fucked up? I don't understand.
I even got the laser.
I didn't change. Let me go and check if I changed anything. I told you I went through some shit, but I was just trying to clean up all the random shit I had. Hidden users. Let's see. Is anybody in here? None of you guys are in there. So the mods I have are Javon, Kyle, M-Bomb, Stacy, Q-Ball, Loot, and G-Ball. And then Josh is the managing moderator. All channels can redirect. I don't have block links on. Here, I'll fucking show you guys this. Just so you can see I'm not fucking around with anybody. So, comments on your channel. Allow all comments. Channel guidelines. I don't have fucking guidelines. That's the thing. Like, I don't have guidelines. So here's Josh and then all you guys that are mods. So I got 3, 6. I got 7 mods. That's enough. And then down here, block links, not checked at all. And I don't have anything like blocked words or anything. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Permissions. I don't think any of this shit. Channel.
I need to do that. I need to go in and put those.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, guys. Sorry. You can see my revenue is down. I used to make like around $1,000 a month off of it. Now it's like 600.
Mine's been down the last 3 months too.
I need more memberships. I think it's I think part of it is it's summer, and then I think part of it is they put a kibosh on shorts. They were pumping shorts for a long time, and now like my shorts they've always been bad, but I'd get a few good ones here and there. Now they're not really doing well. Even when
it's rare. It's
even
rare
when I
for me to
tried
break
doing
1,000.
more, it just didn't help. Yeah, shout out to Luft Concepts, guys. The RWB pre-order's up right now. I think 350 is a good price on that. I had the prototype, and it's, if you're right-handed, it's fan-fucking-tastic. Could not recommend that knife enough. If you're right-handed and you like something on the medium size, 3.5 inches or so. So she said. Selling the blow rot. No, I did show that. Error messages. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Maybe just leave the stream and come back, and then it should work. But I don't know.
YouTube does weird shit. Think about it. It's a platform that millions of people use.
Never mod someone named Greg. Dr. Drew wants to be a mod. I don't know, man. You gotta put in a request. It's got to go to corporate. I don't know if they're gonna approve you, man. You're a shady motherfucker. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find him over here so I can make him one, but see, this is what happens. You motherfuckers ask, and then I make you one, and then 3 months later, I change my mind, and I nix you. I did. I broke the chat.
Change your mind.
I don't need that kind of power. It's not really power. It doesn't do anything.
I'm going to try to do a video this weekend where I mod this. Have you seen my clip on it?
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
It's a Miguron Polonia clip, and I've ordered a titanium.
What is a Polonia? I've heard of a Volona.
It's the one that has thumb studs. It looks like a Chavez. I would go grab it, but I've got some titanium Civivi clips coming tomorrow. But Miguron clips fit Civivi patterns. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart, because I learned everybody talks about the Wii Vision R having the lock bar that pulls out.
Yeah.
Which is done by design so you can clean that out with a KPL little, so you can keep your pivot clean if you want to. I've never once had it come out when I flicked it.
What would that have to do with the pivot though? You could just you could clean the pivot from the top.
You could, but when I was reading the thing on the Wii's page about why it does, there's some.
They realized they fucked up, and then they were like, "All right, here's
exactly." But what I'm going to do is I found out that there's a little second stop pin inside the Vision FG, not the main stop pin, that you can simply go in and remove, and then you can pop this out just like the Vision R.
Why would you want to be able to do it?
Because I like it, dude. I'm not a hater. I don't think that fact that I can't pull it back is a great thing.
All right. Yeah, Alice, I had that knife. I had it. It's in my pass around, but it got lost. I'm working on finding it, but yeah, it's the first time a knife ever got lost in the pass around.
Are you sure it's not on Cole's table?
No, it was apparently on Tier 1's table, but I don't think it ever got to him. And then that was like fucking 4 months ago or whatever. I'm trying to be better at following up, but I kind of just let people police themselves. But it's like, because I don't have the time, dude. Like, you
do so much, you put so much out there, it's up to everybody else to police themselves.
Yeah,
and maybe you have to lay down the gauntlet.
All that much. Like, if I cared much, I would, but I feel bad that some people, a lot of people rely on pass around stuff to get content, which I kind of do, right? Because I'm starting the pass around, so all that stuff technically is a pass around that I get. I like to do it just because I feel like companies should be rewarded for sending me shit. Like, they get a video or two from me, and then that's it. Like, if they can get a few videos out of other people, it, works for me. So I try to do that. I have like 40 or 50 knives in there right now. And then when they come back around, then I sell them or give them away or keep them or whatever. It kind of works out for everybody. Nick,
Yeah, I think. I mean,
I would
I'm
make
sure
you
they
one, but
appreciate it.
I can't find your comment on the other page. You got to leave another one that I won't see in 45 minutes.
Yeah, I got a really cool light yesterday.
I'm going to try to catch up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm skipping a bunch of shit here. I apologize, but I have to. I don't have to, but I am going to. Okay. Sort of caught up. So what are you saying? What do you got?
This is an LEP. It's a Meritech.
Tiger.
It's a laser light.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a real tight throw. Half-mile distance, but it's like a little, when I shoot it at the wall, it's like a tiny little
Yeah.
What would you call it? A tight choke.
Yeah, it's kind of like a spotlight setup or something. No, not a spotlight. The opposite of that.
Well, a spot, not a flood. You're right. Flood would be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a couple things I got in today. Arcform sent me stuff. I reached out to them after Blade Show because when I was there, somebody came by the table. I think it was Tri-State and showed me a couple cool things he got from them. So I hit them up after, and they were gonna send me stuff, and then like they were just busy, and I didn't hear from them for a while. I followed up like 5 times, and they, I guess, sent me a package because randomly I got this package today. Well, Brent Backpack B also sent me the same ones because I was like, he offered, and I was like, fuck it, just send them to me because I guess Arcform's not gonna. And then they showed up the same day, which is fucking Murphy's Law and hilarious. But they sent me the saber. And
almost bought that knife.
Technically, these are Brent's because I already, when I got both, I was like, fuck it. And I sent the 2 from Arcform into the pass around right away. And then I'm just going to hold on to Brent's with the ones he sent me, and I'll send them all back to him. But they sent me this in Ultim with black liner. So that can be done, and it does look good.
How does it feel?
Great. I fucking love this knife, dude. They killed it on this knife. I realize now that I need to tighten the pivot, I think, because it feels a little bit loose. But yeah, it's really good. 20 CV and Ultim backspacer, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's very cool.
And the action is sick. It's a Dustin Snyder design. Later, M-Bomb. Later, Mateo.
Take care, Mateo.
Yeah, Dustin Snyder. He designed like the Delta and the half Delta from Urban EC. But I love the design. I love a spearfoot style sort of warny blade. And then their other one is fucking awesome. It's called the Theory.
I did not see that one. That one does look sick.
Fucking cool ass design, right? It's almost like a sway. It's kind of like a coffin handle or something. And it's got this sort of sheep's footy blade on it. It's got these crazy studs that they don't look like they'd be great, but they work really well. It works left-handed, even though it's a frame lock. It's a Riot OEM.
I like that.
Yeah, I think this one's M390. Love the hidden screw clip. Just very, very well done. This one, I love this one. And then you can even kind of like the Growler. It doesn't look like it's made for it, but you can front flip it pretty easy. I think these have been out a while, so you guys probably know about these, but
I've never seen it. What's it called?
Arcform Theory and Arcform Saber. This is the Theory.
Form.
Let me see who has it. It might just be them. Unless
I found it under Arcform.
I don't know if Blade HQ has it because I have a link to Blade HQ, so I would happily pimp that link out.
Sold out 310.
Doesn't look like they have it. Yeah, they don't have it. They have the Saber at let me share. They have the Saber at
Blade HQ.
Blade HQ for $185.
I almost bought it there.
Hold on, let me make a link real quick. If anybody wants one, might as well pimp a link out.
Pimp a link, playa.
Where's the...
I've got a slim foot. I really dig it.
The slim foot's really good, man. I had one of those a long time ago, and it's what kind of got me to talk to Jeff over at Tough Knives, and then I got a custom from him. So kind of a long story there, but it's a great design. I mean, it's pretty, at this point, it's a pretty, what would you call it, design?
Iconic.
Classic. Yeah, iconic. Yeah. There's the link, guys. I should probably put what it is. Arc Form Saver.
What's up, Ginger Fisher?
There you go. Pimp my wife. 185. I think it's a great price for 20 CV and then a full Ultim handle and everything. And the build quality is right. It's solid, dude. It feels like a Best Tech build, I think, is who I would think did this. Best Tech. I mean, they used Riot, but I don't know if this is Riot. It's more, it's not quite premium, you know, with the steel liner and everything. But it's really good. I think that one I'd probably say is my favorite out of the two, but aesthetically, this one is fucking amazing. It's super sexy. And they also sent me this, which is their pry bar.
And it's got a little like concave on the other side, right?
Yes. So let me just make a link for that too.
That's a cool pry bar. And it's on sale, if I'm not mistaken, at Blade HQ.
Dude, it's $85.
Deep carry clip.
All right, I put in the chat, but this is the thing on this guy. I carried it today. I unboxed it today with the other stuff, and I immediately said, "Oh, it's this thing, this ugly ass fucking spoon looking thing," right? That was my initial thought and what I said. And then I was like, let me just see what that's all about. Put my fucking thumb in there and I went, oh, fuck. This is the best pry bar ever. It instantly makes it the best pry bar ever as an actual pry bar. If you're getting it, you know, a lot of pry bars people buy for the bit driver or whatever. This doesn't have that, right? But if you actually need a pry bar, this thing is fucking amazing because your thumb fits right into that.
Gives you a lower angle to go at something with.
It's what literally makes every pry bar uncomfortable is either the stupid bottle opener they add on or the way the ergonomics are. I don't know how many times I've used a pry bar because I used to carry one all the time. Before I started carrying a flashlight every day, it was a pry bar. And I still have two fulcrums that I love. I just don't carry because I found I needed it less than I need a flashlight. And I don't want to carry 8 things, you know. But the biggest problem I always had, every time I tried to open like a paint can that was like rusted shut or, you know, just get something pried open, I would, if you had to put any pressure into it, I would end up kind of like slipping off, or I would like jam my finger into a bottle opener like the Lynch pry bars, the all access pass. I cut the shit out of myself on one of those. I don't know if it was the bottle opener or what it was, but it fucking literally pinched the shit out of my hand. But this locks you in place. Like you can't, I don't think you could slip off of this. It's so comfortable. So I immediately was like, fuck it, I'm going to start carrying. So now I am carrying all of those things and I just want to find uses for it to try it. But so far I fucking love it. It's super simple. And the other cool thing is the clip is actually it's just one piece of titanium that's milled out, which is really fucking cool in my opinion.
And it looks like it rides real deep.
Super deep. That's what she says. It's nice. They even send it with a file because these edges are a little sharp. So they say, you know, they give you a little file and they say edge is too sharp, you know, give it a couple swipes and you can knock these down if you want. I wish I hadn't because I was like, ooh, and I just did it in the video to do it. because the next video I was like, oh, let me try this as a box opener, and it didn't work as well as if I would have just left it alone. It would have been a nice sharp corner. But I mean, think about that. You have your thumb right here, and you could just open boxes with it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's very cool for what it is. And $85, I think, is fair. I basically said in the video, if it's less than 100, it's great. If it's more than that, then you gotta just really want it, I guess. Pry bars are great at prying money out of wallets. Are the Amish allowed to swear? Oh, that's great. I use mine as a scraper. Yeah, that's what they're really good for too, is just scraping like stickers off of shit. I mean, you can obviously just grab a fucking screwdriver and use that. Like, just grab a flathead. So it's up to, but that's like anything. You get a mini Arius yet in for review? No, I actually had it on pre-order, but when my name came up, because I'm moving, I really didn't want to spend $700 on a knife, so I just Colin bought it. So Colin bought my mini Arius for me, and then it shipped right to him. I love this thing, dude.
Yeah, that's sick looking.
It's really good. So Brent sent me that, and so did Arcform. And then I got the Matador he sent me. He sent me this Send Cut. I think you have one of these. This button lock. Do you have one?
Nope, but it looks like a good one.
Yeah, it's good. I just, it's I don't know. It's good. It's just another button lock. I'm not a big fan of button locks right now.
Me neither. I've got several that I picked up, but I just can't get all fired up about them.
If I had to choose anybody though, who makes the best button locks, it is We. They really do a good job with their button locks. They're always solid. There's no up and down, no side to side, and they swing shut, and they have good detents. It's hard. The other one I got from him was this new Surge knife that's a button lock, and it's fucking like terrible detent.
This wee mini Malice is fantastic. Yeah,
I had one of those for an hour at Blade Show last year, and then I sold it to Lindy and Richie. This thing, man, the hole's huge, and like the detent's just not very good on it. And then the button literally just sticks out of the handle. There's no recess at all. So left-handed, I mean, it's just so easy to accidentally disengage this thing. And then just the size of it, the choil where it is not comfortable because you're like basically pinching onto the inside of the scale. I don't know. I just don't get this knife. It's well made, I guess. It needs a stronger spring, but other than that, it's well made. It's, if you like Surge, it's cool looking. Just not for me, that's all. And it has that nebula we were talking about. The hole is huge. Yep, that is what she said. And then I also got in, I think I showed you guys this Thursday, the Ace Tribeca in titanium. They did a great job with this one. Detent is so good.
Yeah, that is a nice one. That's one that's kind of interested me.
Probably the best detent I've seen on one of theirs. And I like the ergo. The titanium really makes the Tribeca more appealing to me. It's a little hefty with the backspacer, but if you decide you want one, man, I might sell this at some point.
Let me know if you decide to.
Give you a deal on it. And then from Urban EDC, they sent me, well, actually it came from Ray. Found out his real name is Raymond. R-A-I Mund. Raymond. It was on the package. Sent me this. This is the Birch Tree Blades Euclid. It's probably the best flipper tab I've handled in a while. Such a
looking knife.
Totally jimped, and then D10 is money, Riot, and man, the way it fucking fires, and it's like a push switch. It's just so good. I don't know. I just really like it. Giant mouse equals rat. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Birch tree Euclid. Yeah, the downside, that's the biggest issue with this knife. So what really caught me in the unboxing is that poon. It totally kills the ergonomics. So if I hold it back here, for me, the most comfortable thing to do is hold it back here, put my finger here. Well, when your thumb is in there, it's like touching this corner, and then it's going into an indent. It's not like the stout where you have like a nice swoopy area to rest your thumb. Like this is comfortable. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's a deeper indent and it's smaller. So when your thumb goes in there and you press down, it's super uncomfortable over here. So you're either choked up and in this or you're choked back and in this, for me at least. That's how I like to hold knives. I could, I guess, try to hold it like this, but now I'm like cramping back here. So unfortunately, ergonomically, it's not good. And then the edge termination is a little wonky as well. It's, you know, Riot has been known to do this. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's just kind of weird. Why doesn't it have like a sharpening choil, you know?
Yeah, why didn't they just put something a little bit deeper in there?
But other than those two things, everything's fucking awesome. Detent, action, aesthetic, I like. It's got really nice soft chamfers. Like everything's rounded around the edges. Like it's boxy, but yet refined when it comes to that. I like that a lot. And the carbon fiber looks good. So, I don't know. I dig it.
This is sweet.
But,
I've not seen that before.
what?
I've not seen one of those before.
Yeah, I think they came out pretty recently. I think level on up, I think it's 60 of each version. But they didn't do a ton of marketing. Like, I think they sent prototypes around. I had one, but that was months ago. And then they did the pre-order today without much like fanfare, you know what I mean? So I'm sure as people realize it's up, they'll start buying it. Hopefully they sell. But I'm sure they've done pretty well on it. We can pull it up if you want. And then I want to talk about something that some of you guys might be interested in. Let's see. So here it is, the RWB. And the one thing I didn't like when I checked the site was there's no one-click button. You got to make it one click to get to the product, you know? But you have to go to products, and then, oh, I guess it's kind of one click. So I'll shut up, I guess.
Not really. You should be able to go there from the homepage.
Yeah.
I mean,
so they have Afterpay. It's $350. I think that price is solid. Oh, I just realized they don't have a belt satin version. Ah, man. Hopefully they have one that's an exclusive. I know they have some exclusives. So it says right here they have 60 of each. We could probably check how many they have left. If you just put in like put in 60, it should change to whatever. There you go. They have 26 of this one left. So they've sold half of those. 43 of these, so a little less than half on those. And this one looks cool, man. Brass and then Zerk accents, I guess. Does this one have 60? Yeah, 60 on this one. 44, so a little less than half on that one too. So there's actually plenty available.
Yeah, I like that first one.
They have these really cool like Ninja Turtle pizza stick things. I got a set of these at the show. They gave me a set. Very cool little RE and a sticker. $20? Holy shit. Well, like, are you getting the REs? Are you getting all four of these? Okay. Makes sense. And then this is a batch 2 Avant Timascus kit. I thought it was Zerkatite. Timascus kit. That looks cool. $100. It's a good price for that. You see a lot of people sell those sets for, oh, there's no clip. So yeah, $100 makes sense. And this one's $420 in the with the Zerk, because it's got Zerk and brass and shit. That dark stonewash is beautiful.
Yeah, I like the dark stonewash better than the gold, but I like the first one. I like that one the best, I think.
The one that I would get is the one they don't have up. It's the carbon fiber one that they had a prototype of. I had that one in. It was carbon fiber handle with belt satin. I think that's an exclusive to a dealer, but I'm not positive on that. I use inexpensive pry bars for cold steel pocket clips. 60 of each. Oh, okay. So there's only 50 on the pre-order then. Okay, so then they didn't sell what I said. It's actually less, but whatever. Do they do the Ace? They did. The first Ace Grand came out in LMAX. Yeah. What's a knife or piece of gear? So that's what I want to talk about. Was I was thinking about picking up a new drive power drill and impact driver set, because what I have is like a fucking Black & Decker set, which actually works pretty well, honestly, for the fucking DIY shit I do, which is not much. But I kind of want like a nice one because, you know, got a new house, want some nice fucking tools. So I was curious what everybody's recommendation is. I know some of you guys work in trades, and I kind of narrowed it down to Milwaukee and DeWalt, but then there's like subcategories of each of those, right? So I don't know if anybody had recommendations. The ones I liked were the Milwaukee, was it like the M18 Surge? And then there's the DeWalt Atomic series or something. Maybe G-Ball would know. He's a carpenter.
Junior Miss says Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people say Milwaukee.
But that's the only one.
I'm like a hacker? What do you mean? Because I know how to do the carts? You got too many pre-orders? Yeah. That's smart as hell, Lefty. Yeah, dude, I learned that from Knife Nerdery. When we were doing the first stout pre-order. He was like, you can check how many Urban EDC sold. And I'm like, how? As long as they're putting up what they say, you know what I mean?
Real-time inventory is set up right.
Yeah. What's that you're flicking?
That was a crazy Tucson, man. This is a Tucson duck-looking knife.
That's wild, man. Is that new?
Yeah, it's new. I picked it up because it was like $109, and I was just thought it looked interesting.
It does.
It is. It'll probably make it to a giveaway, but it's anode. It's got micarta.
Later, Brian. I thought you were leaving.
Great for spreading butter.
I thought you were leaving, Mateo. Glad you did, man.
He shipped me some jerky today.
I don't think White Mountain sells Giant Mouse, does he? Do they? Because maybe they don't allow coupons. Maybe he got in trouble or something with that. I don't know.
G-Ball says he's a DeWalt guy for the most part, but to be realistic, you can't go wrong with either. And somebody, Todd Carr, said the same thing.
It depends, guys. There's Riot makes Giant Mouse. Best Tech makes Giant Mouse. Italy does, so Lion Steel and Viper and they're starting to label which OEM in Italy now. I think that's it that they've done.
5-door miner ambient purchases about 3 o'clock in the morning.
What?
5-door said Javon buys knives like I do when I've been drinking, and I said no, mine are typically ambient purchases, either when I wake up or right before I go into twilight.
I'm a DeWalt guy for the most part, but you can't go wrong with it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm probably overthinking of it by trying to get the best of the best, but I fucking, you know how I am. That's what I want.
Look at your warranty. See if one's got a better warranty, because that would be something that would be important.
Yeah, but I don't really care about that. I've had a fucking Black & Decker for 5 years that has had zero problems. So the amount that I use it, you know. Makita is cheaper. Ryobi isn't terrible. Now, I don't like Ryobi. I don't like the ones where you can only get them at one store and it's like a store brand. And I haven't had much luck with my Ryobi Weed Whacker. Although, big shout out to, I forget who it was who told me my Weed Whacker issue was the spring, because that is exactly what it was. The fucking spring. Fixed it immediately when I put a new spring in it. So I wasted some money buying a bunch of shit to fix it. DeWalt is pretty. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. Go to Amazon here. So DeWalt Atomic 20 volt max. So this is the one I was looking at for DeWalt, but I wanted a set. I think it was this set, maybe. I think I was looking on Walmart or something because I was trying to pay with PayPal, so I don't have to use my bank account because I'm moving. I figure if I can keep, make it look like I'm not spending money. I don't know why that matters, but I got plenty of money in there. But this one looks cool. Apparently, the thing about this one is it's very minimal. Like it's compact, so it gets into small places. So I'm probably sure it doesn't have as much power as some other ones, but I'm sure for my purpose.
Why do you need more power on a drill like that on a compact?
Well, this one's an impact driver, so the whole point of it is it has power, right?
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, you're right. But I'm weird like that. I just want if I'm gonna spend $200, I might as well spend $3 and get the best of the best. You know what I mean?
Exactly. In case you want to impact this.
The other one from Milwaukee, M18 Surge. Let's see if I can get a set. That's what I wanted, was a set. They don't seem to sell the Surge in a set. Like, it seems to come with the Surge and then a battery and shit, but it doesn't come with a power drill too. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of want. I kind of want the combo like this. But if you get the combo like this, you don't get the nice impact driver. You get the basic one, which really doesn't matter for me, but apparently it does because I care,
What's that one right there, the 203?
Yeah, this one's $513. This one has the little 12 volt. I don't want that. I want the 18 volt. I want the big boy. So this one's probably the pimp ass one. That's why it's $513. And I don't need a fucking hammer drill. I'm not drilling through concrete. No,
I'd go with the
so that so do I just go with the DeWalt one?
I would, because you can get them both for a price that makes sense, even if you go up to the next level.
I know, but then I'm like, maybe I should just get the nice impact driver, You'll want a good impact. That's how I feel. A good impact driver. 90% of the time when I'm using anything, I'm using an impact driver. I probably use it more than I should.
Well, then get a cheap, do that. Get a Milwaukee impact driver, and you can get an inexpensive, good drill.
I have a drill from.
It'll use the same batteries.
Well, that's the thing, right? Milwaukee has state of the art in battery technology. That's why they can charge what they do. With the drill, make sure it has a hammer drill function if you ever need to go see. There you go. I don't think I'll need to worry about concrete, though. If you ever need the power, though, you'll regret not getting the 20 volt. What are you talking about? Isn't the 18 the same thing, though? Like the Milwaukee 18 and the DeWalt 20? Or are you talking about over a 12? 20 volt max, you'll be happy, yeah. Just get a Black & Decker. Just get a contractor. I have a contractor, but there's shit I want to do, I just want a nice one. I don't know. I'm weird like that.
Treat yourself.
So I don't know, man.
PayPal it, man. Get you your Milwaukee impact driver, and then
Then I
find you
just
a
get
drill that
that
uses
matches the battery, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't even have to get it right away.
What's that two? Oh, that's not a good set. The 203.
Why do they not have that? It doesn't have the baller ass Milwaukee. Um, what's it called? What's this one? So this is the 18-volt tool only. Yeah, see the tool only is 150 fucking dollars. And then if you get the set, it's this one I think 230. It's supposed to be the Milwaukee's supposed to be like the quietest one on the market. Again, I don't know if I really care about how quiet it is, but you get this little kit, you get the charger, and you get 2 batteries with it. I think that's a pretty good deal for
And
230.
see what a drill. See what an 18-volt drill costs. If you looked at a Milwaukee 18-volt drill and see if
I bet you I have this in my cart. Look. Oh, it says it's empty. It says I have one thing in my cart though. Oh, this thing. All right, so let's say when would this deliver? Is this like some bullshit? This picture looks like somebody at their house took it though. It's a little shady there. And then here's the DeWalt. I think with the DeWalt, the best one is the XR. And then they have the Atomic, which is like the compact one. But I'm sure whatever this
and that's
thing
20
is,
volt there.
yeah, 20-volt max. This thing would probably be fine for
See if you
whatever.
can find a DeWalt 20-volt driver. See
I
how
could
much that is.
easily find the set for that, dude. That's the thing. It's a little less expensive for that. It's cheaper that way, G-Ball. You basically get the drills or tools for free. You just buy the battery. What's he saying? I don't see that, but that's the thing, dude. I'm not gonna be using it every day. Like, I'm not gonna be carrying it around with me on the job. Like, the little battery is fine. I always buy a tool if I need a new battery and get the set. Right, because the batteries are fucking expensive, right? Isn't that like what's the most expensive part of it?
Most important part of it.
Right. Yes, get over the 12 set. Yeah, 18 or 20 exactly. I only run Milwaukee at the shop. They are dope tools. Spend the money. It's like buying a high-end 9. Yeah, that's how I was feeling about it. I think they all have different speeds though. Like I think the Milwaukee has speeds too. That's really the one in my heart I want is this one. I even had it in my cart over at like Walmart, I think. Hold on, let me go over there. Because
September 5th. I bet you could find it that'll ship quicker than that.
Walmart takes PayPal or whatever. Send a code. Hold on, let me get this code. 586860. 586860. Let me see if I have it in my cart. Yep, I have something in my cart. Let's see. And here, the Milwaukee M18 fuel surge 1/4-inch 18-volt brushless hex hydraulic driver with 2 5Ah batteries, charger, and something is $244.
That's the same kit,
I think, yeah, it's a little more expensive, but
which is probably new. It probably hadn't been taken out of the box.
let me I'll share this so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Sure, you guys came here for the tool stuff, but whatever. Charger and carrying case. Is this the bigger battery though? This one might be with bigger batteries, and that one was with small ones.
Go back. No, go up.
Yeah, I think so, dude. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me see what it says battery wise. 18-volt bare tool. God damn it. Where's the fucking thing?
Looks like an M18 on the.
It just says M18 on the thing. And then this one says 2.0. So yeah, I think the batteries are bigger. Looks like a 4AH. Yeah. But the one from here is a 5. Yeah, the one on Amazon says 2.0 and this says 5.0. And you get 2 of these with it. So that makes more sense, right? I'm just going to get this and shut the fuck up. So now the only question is, do they have a power drill? Let's see if they have a power drill, and then we can get that with it, right? So they have a set, M18, whatever set for that too, but I'm already going to have the charger and a battery, so I really don't need all that, right? That's where it would be cool if they had the set with the nice impact driver, but they don't seem to do that. The hammer drill is $290, but that's the whole set again. So this is where you get in trouble. This thing looks dope, dude. Look at this thing. What is that? Installation drill driver? Have you ever seen this before?
That's pretty cool.
What the fuck is it?
It's got multiple heads.
I know. I'm just curious what it's for. Same thing, just kind of weird looking.
I think so.
Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Cordless drill driver bare tool, $150.
Which is all you need because you've got the 2 batteries.
Yeah, but why don't they fucking sell, you know?
So I don't have to.
So wait, let me do some math here, right? Because then this one right here is the Surge, whatever. It's 130, just the
No
tool.
batteries. Yeah.
And then this one is a drill with 2 batteries, but they're the smaller batteries. That's 221. Did this set have, let me find that set. This one have the bigger batteries, or are those the smaller ones? What's this? What's the batteries in here? 6 compass. You guys see the battery size anywhere?
Should be right up there. But I don't see it.
The fact that they're not saying is probably telling us the answer. Let's see.
Go back to that charger.
2.0. 2.0. So it has the small batteries. I think I should just get the cool one and then add the, if I need the drill, I'll add the dope ass drill later,
The
right?
drill kit. Yeah.
I mean, I could get this one for $47 just to throw in there.
And use the same batteries?
Yeah. It uses the same batteries.
See, that's what I was thinking. If you could find one that you could just put in the case or that would use the same batteries,
Well,
that's all you need.
somebody made me want the fucking nicer one, the hammer
Yeah, the
drill.
impact.
What's the difference between this drill and this one that's 150? What's different about it?
Are they both 18 volts?
Yeah.
Look at the battery, see if it's different.
They don't come with
That
that.
looks like it's got the same mounting thing that impact one did. That little.
Well, this is so you can hang it, I think, on the wall or off of your bag
belt or something.
That must have a hammer drill feature. Okay. Let's see. Well, the other one had that little let's see.
Right there, what's it say?
Contains batteries, yes, but I don't think it does.
Up above it. Up above where that was.
Right here. Okay. That's it. That's all it says. Milwaukee 2801 M18. That's it. Their description is dog shit, isn't it?
Yeah, they cut and paste.
I'm just curious, what's the difference between this and this?
1/2 inch was the other one, a 1/2
This
inch.
looks like it's just more basic. Like
Yeah, it does. It looks like more of a
it just has
hobbyist.
the dial thing to it, where this this has that too. Has a
Yeah, but
bigger
that's got a
chuck,
thicker base. It's got the more what I would call commercial base.
but not knowing if it has the hammer drill thing kind of makes me not know if I should get
When are you going to drill through concrete? Don't you have a 9mm? That's how I drill through concrete.
that one. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if I really need that. The only time I've needed a drill through concrete was at this house when I was trying to put up a gate, and the one wall we have is concrete. So I needed it and I didn't, and it really sucked trying to use my impact driver and get through there. And
G-Ball says the 150 has a brushless and bigger chuck, so he doesn't think it has a hammer drill. It
right.
just has a bigger, more substantial chuck.
And I don't think I have any concrete walls or anything at my new house. It's built in '89. It's like, so unless I'm drilling into the floor, I don't think I need that.
And if you did, you could always rent one.
Right. Well, I would just buy it at that point.
This is a guy who flips knives after he's played with them for 3 hours. You're going to buy a fucking drill that you could rent to use for 5 hours?
Yes. Because that's something I could use again eventually. You know what I mean?
In 30 more years.
All right. Let's just do it. Continue checkout. I'm just going to buy this one. All right. Payment method. Here we go. Oh, edit payment. Oh, add new. Is there a PayPal option? Yeah, yes, sir. I sold 6 knives today to one guy.
Good for you.
There was like 4 Kaisers, an Asher, and a Kubi.
I bought 2 GECs.
All right, let's see. 259.59 total. All right, there we go. Bought
And I
it.
had this little chode show up today.
I'm the proud owner of a fucking boss ass Milwaukee impact driver. Now I'm cool like G-Ball. Now I'm cool. Cool like you guys who have cool tools. I don't have to be a Black & Decker guy anymore.
I'll always be a Black & Decker guy.
I fucking, dude, the Black & Decker impact driver I have, I will say, has fucking done its job. Has done its job. It's been solid. I love every time I pull that thing out, I feel fucking awesome. And impact drivers are the shit. If you grew
Thomas,
up being used to just having a fucking shitty ass power drill like a 12 volt.
I'm embarrassed to say it's fantastic for $70.
Yeah.
I'm very
Shit. It
embarrassed.
was at Home Depot, dude, and they gave you 3 batteries. They gave you 3 batteries?
I could highly recommend it if somebody's just looking for a chunky
Like that
knife.
Ethan Grow?
Yeah, dude. It is so good. I didn't expect to like it. I expected to eat it up. It's on washers. It doesn't have lock stick.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go to fucking Home Depot, dude. Look at this. Home Depot has the same one for $368, and it only comes with 1.5 whatever battery, 1.2 battery, 2.0. Doesn't even have the carry case. Come on, man. Wait, did I get a carry case? No, I can't remember which one I got. That was at that was the one at what's it called, right?
Yeah, you got the carry case. I think at Walmart.
I think the Amazon one had the carry case.
I think the Walmart one did too.
Let me see. Let me open it up again. They don't tell you what. Oh, wait. 229? No. What the fuck? They have one for the one I got has the driver, 2 5AH batteries, charger, and carry case. Yeah. And the Home Depot one only has what's it called? But maybe this driver's better somehow. M18 fuel surge 18 volt ion brushless hex impact driver. Hydraulic. And this one at Walmart is the M18 fuel surge 1/4 inch 18 volt brushless hex hydraulic. 2760-22. Do they give you that number here somewhere? This is what I hate about fucking tools, dude. They make it so confusing.
They do. And heaven forbid you walk into a Lowe's or Home Depot and try to figure something out.
On the spot? When they're bugging you and shit? Yeah, it's fucking annoying, dude. Either way, we got cool ones, dude. Jim, we're both cool. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait for a sale. Well, I just got one for $225. I think I did pretty good, actually. Should have thrown a fastback in the cart. I've heard of those, the button locks. 3 of the big batteries. All right, well, fuck you, Jim. How much did you pay, bro? Did you pay $244 or did you pay $380?
Yeah.
It's all good, man. I was using house money. House money, baby. Sold those Kaisers and the Kubi and the Asher. They were all sent to me. And then they all went around pass around for 6 months, and then I got them back. And then
I should have a sweet PayPal hitting at the end of the week.
Yeah, for
those tickets, the StubHub today. At 12 o'clock, the concert was at 7. I put them on StubHub at 12, and by 1, I had them sold 3.
Fuck yeah, it'll be a Labor Day sale next week. Well, that's when I'll get the hammer fucking thing.
There you go.
I'll get the hammer thing when that happens.
Has your bug assault come in yet?
No, dude, that was yesterday. Well, yeah, it's Amazon, but Amazon's not Amazon anymore, dude.
They are for me here.
Well, they have been better lately, but this thing says Wednesday.
We got a distribution center right out about 10 miles from me, and like those
everybody does, dude.
Those clips that I ordered came next day. They come tomorrow. I ordered them yesterday. They come tomorrow. Those Civivi clips that I'm going to use so I can get my Miguron clip back on my Miguron.
IIRC, what is that? If I recall correctly. Damn, Jim, you got fucking lingo like that? 280. All right, so you paid. Yeah, I think I paid around that. But dude, I don't need 3 fucking batteries. I'm good with 2 big ones. I actually might have preferred 1 small one and 1 big one. If that big one's like heavy, you know what I mean?
Keep 1 charging and just 1 going. You're good.
I mean, dude, I've literally been using the Black & Decker 20-volt battery. I have 2 of them. I cannot remember the last time I charged them. I use the thing like once a month or something for whatever. I assume I'm going to be using it a lot more when I move into the new house to put shit together.
But not as much as the carpenter who's using it all day long and having to have 2 batteries.
But that's why when G-Ball gives it a recommendation, I can trust it. Like, that's what he does.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I have 1 small, 1 big. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just get a smaller battery with the next thing I buy. Now that I'm a Milwaukee guy, you know, give it like a month at the new house. I'm going to have fucking stacks of the Milwaukee fucking boxes and shit everywhere. You're going to see my new garage all decked out. Fucking tools for nothing. Then we'll start making knives. But no, the Black & Decker battery, I haven't charged them in over a year, 2 years. And they still, every time I pick it up, it works. No problem. So I'm pretty sure I'll be fine with those batteries for a while.
There's a Venom jack on NAF sale for $275.
Nice. Hey man, that reminds me. Let's go check out NAF sale. Since they're sponsoring the lives. Although they're really just sponsoring the Lefty lives, but you brought it up. Venom jack. I think we saw this, or they showed it on their website. Oh shit, it's one of these.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of want one, but I just blew my load on the
Dude, you can,
Milwaukee.
but you can sizzle it.
Think about that, dude. Think about that. This pocket knife costs the same as that fucking tool that I just bought that like would literally do like help G-Ball do his job really well for years and years. It's just crazy to think about, you know?
It is, but you can do the same thing with jewelry, right? Like a bracelet.
What up, Kevin? Oh no, Kevity search. Sorry. 3 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Anybody wants to sign up for memberships? I'll shout you out. Give me your money. Lu Zhang Yao Li. What's up? I know I
What is
butchered
up,
that
Lucy Zhang?
and I can't read it. What does it say? Does anybody speak Mandarin or does it let you translate? Because it does in my comments section. Come on, give me a translate button. Really? Oh, I can highlight it though. Let's go.
Copy it.
I'm going to go to Google here. Translate. Let's see. Translate from Chinese to English. It means hello. It means hello to you. Hello to you. Big Milwaukee guy. Laugh out loud. Me too, Kev. Yeah. Yeah, I'm big Milwaukee. I even got their shirt on tonight. See my red Milwaukee shirt? 5AH is not bad. That's Milwaukee's most versatile battery. Oh, do they have even bigger ones? Now I got to get more? That's the other one I was looking at, Pretty Fly, the Atomic series. Because it's like the most compact impact driver. But I don't really need compact. I just want a good one. So I figured, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, the string trimmer, I might have to. Hopefully Milwaukee makes one, but if they do, I don't know if it's going to take the 20 volt, at least not a good, or 18 volt, at least not a good one, maybe. I'll have to look into that because the Ryobi one I have now kind of sucks, but it'll have to do. And then I have a Cobalt lawnmower, so it kind of sucks that they're all different, but I wanted to get away from those store brand ones. Don't mess around, man. Tools will get you just like knives. Once you get the new tools, it can go bad quickly. All right. Hell yeah, man. I'll have a tool channel. Nice thing with Ryobi batteries is you don't keep them more than 6 months. Less clutter. I guess you're saying they're dog shit. Don't you already make knives, Kev? I don't physically make them. You know what I mean? I have them made. I'm not a maker. I'm a designer brand, or we are, or whatever you want to call it. They can write in Chinese if they want. I don't care. Oh, it says I'm in China. I'm watching the live stream with a translation app. Cool. Thank you.
I love your cat.
Welcome. Oh, what does it say? That's why I asked. Jim, shut up. Stop trying to one-up my awesome purchase you just saw, okay? Jeez. But did you get the 18-volt surge impact driver, or did you get that basic bitch driver, huh? Nah, man, I'm glad you got a good deal. I'm glad you got a good deal. English is too difficult.
Pretty Fly, what'd I change my name back to?
Dude, these look so sexy. I want to pull that up.
I know it is. I'm logged in under a different I'm doing it through StreamYard. I didn't change my name.
Do they have the XOM? Why can't I search XOM?
You gotta go back.
Why?
Oh no, you don't. You should be able to just clear it out. Hit the little X button.
No results.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works has it.
Riot. So they have Berg Blades Mini Barber. We saw that the other day. $200. That's fucking good.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. Yes.
A
Oh,
good
remember
seller
this
too.
knife, dude? The Chronic? That was a banger. The
Yeah,
nibs? The nibs? Oh, yeah. Chris Reeve. Oh, a Raptor. 275. That's pretty good, too. That's a sexy Pena right there. I've never seen this version of you.
no. Is that blue?
There's blue fat carbon, Arctic, I guess, and then black bolsters and yeah, that looks sick. The Copita's good, man. 165 is a good price for that. O Knife Heron. Mini Crossroads. The Valkyrie. That's the one that started all the spine wax shit. PMP Alpha Smilodon. Brent had one of these when I was at his house, and it's fucking awesome.
They're huge.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, but it's cool. Leon Ma Eraser. There you go. You're a Leon guy.
Yeah, but I'm more the field duty.
Corta.
Tough
These are
guy.
new, I think. They're a dealer, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, the giant mouse they carry, it's all, if you look at it, it's BNIB.
Yeah. All right, so Blade HQ. Somebody mentioned this knife earlier. We made fun of the
Commercial.
the other night. These look sexy, dude. I do want one of these, but and when you see it in the video, it looks way better than this picture. I think that's sexy.
Yeah, I like that too. I just hate Blade HQ.
Like, check the well, hang on, let me maybe I should get a link, you know what I'm saying?
Make yourself a link, brother.
In case
Ready to
anybody
shop?
wants one. You know how I roll up in here?
I'd link it to that whole EXO page.
That's what I did. Instead of just the
5-door. If you set up a NAF sale account, you will sell the Malibu and the Capara probably by the end of the weekend. And it's very easy to do. I've bought 3 knives now on NAF sale. I've not sold any there. But I know people who have, and it's pretty much the bomb.
they make a string trimmer for the 18 volt, and is it good? I think I got a bag, battery or two, impact or compact, and full size drill for 150 a couple of years back. Oh, dude. All right, you guys can shut up. I'm just kidding. Milwaukee string trimmer uses the 5AH. Perfect. Hell yeah. What does this say? I don't. Somebody.
That said, thank you. That says thank you. I Googled it earlier.
I'm doing reviews on screwdrivers now. Hell yeah. I got up on that Ego mower with the trimmer that uses the same 56 volt battery, beast mode. Damn, that sounds crazy. 56 volt. My mower has a 60 volt battery, but it's like this fucking big. Like, you know, it's like this wide. So it's like this wide and then like this long. It's like a big fucking block. There's no way you could put that in a string trimmer or like a driver or something. And then my Ryobi weed whacker battery, I think, is 40 volt. So it's a big fucking thing too. I'll just, as they break, I'll try to replace them with Milwaukee stuff so that I don't have to, you know. Surge driver is a finishing driver. It's not as powerful as the regular fuel one. There you go. All right, well, it'll be powerful enough for me, I'm sure. It's supposed to be the quietest one you can get or something, which is stupid, but they're unusable. Oh, I have nibblers. They're probably separate purchase from 2 retailers. Okay. PHQ sucks ass. That's funny. If I were to ever be able to get one, I would get that exact one. The XO and the Ultim. Yeah, it does look sick, doesn't it? Is shipping included with NAF sale? Javon?
I don't think so, but let me see.
Just made some Ultim. Peed in a cup, put it in the freezer. That's hilarious. As long as you're buying Milwaukee M18 or Fuel, you're buying the best. Fuel brand is the best. Yeah, it's the Fuel Surge or whatever. Hydraulic, whatever the fuck. Be quiet. I'm drilling the wood. Yeah, like that's what I don't get. I don't know why you would want it to be that quiet, but
Yeah, they calculate shipping and tax at checkout.
okay.
Hey, dudes, I'm gonna have to peace out because I've got to run an errand before it gets too late.
Okay.
But I love all you kids.
All right. Later,
I'll be back
dude.
in the chat in about 15 minutes.
Okay. Sounds
Peace.
good.
Love you
Peace.
guys.
Black and Decker giveaway. Shit. I thought we were gonna go check something else out. Now I can't remember. So I don't remember at all, actually. What time is it? 11:50. He's going to Taco Bell. I do have a giveaway. It's not a Black & Decker. It's Merso's favorite, a Chinese flashlight. I got a couple things. So I got a bottle of KPL Ultralight. Shout out to KPL. Use code LeftyEDC up in this bitch. I have a video coming about KPL because I feel like I have a lot of new subscribers and I don't cover the basics enough. Like why I like skiffs and the lube I like, lube. But so I have some videos coming out and stuff on like that. I have some leftover cards from Blue Creek. I have a bunch of stickers and shit from you guys. Big shout out to Stevie. Everybody send him well wishes. We got a Bluminati patch. And then we have more stickers. We have an O-Knife Odical in carbon fiber. It's actually pretty cool. It's a little razor blade utility knife in carbon fiber. I'm going to butcher this again, but Lu Zhang Yu Liu says, bye. See you soon. Anchor, learn English well, and come to see you live. Subscribe to you. Thank you very much. Have a great night. I appreciate you. So we got that, and then we have a Woobin flashlight. I think this is actually relatively expensive, but I'm not positive. This is called the XO. They sent me this for review. I did a video on it a little while ago. It's a very cool flashlight, but it's more like it's like one of those ones you would periscope light. Is that what it's called? It's like you put it on your chest like here, and it has the light that shines straight. It's one of those type of lights. Got a titanium clip, I think. It's very cool. I enjoyed it, but it's not really my style. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna give that away. I'll look it up. I think I have a link to Woobin. Let me grab that actually. Woobin. I think I have a discount too, actually. Yep, 20% off with code LeftyEDC. You get 20% off at Woobin. So code LeftyEDC, 20% off at Woobin. There we go. I'll put it in the chat. Right angle light? Yeah, that might be a good word for it. Let me show you. Here's their website. This thing looks cool, actually. It's a little multi-tool. It like opens up, has I think a blade on one side and a driver on the other, something like that. Here it is. This is the XO. And oh, I guess you could put it into a headband. They didn't send me the headband, so I didn't know that part. But you could, I guess, buy it. Oh, it's only $62. Okay, I thought it was more for some reason. There's aluminum. I think that's what I have, a white aluminum one. I thought it was titanium for some reason, but and they actually say that the top of it is a fidget. So damn, they got some cool colors. The top flap here, it actually has magnets underneath. I don't know if you can see this little thing right here. Come on, scroll down. What the hell? There. That's actually like there's a magnet on the side here, and this is a little metal button. It doesn't do anything. There's one on each side, and you can kind of push down. The switch is in the middle here. It's hard to show you, but you can kind of fidget with the flap. It's not like a great fidget, but it is technically a fidget. And then it also covers the button and covers the port. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, giving that away with the Odicle and the other swaggity swags to you guys. Get it all back in here real quick. Let's see if I can squeeze it in. She said, ugh. There we go. Might be a little bit of an awkward package, but there we go. We'll do that giveaway in a little bit. 20,000 lumen for 1,000. Wow. Probably going to be asking closer to retail, not to be a dick, but just out of desperation. Home warranty company is screwing me. On what? Got a $400 free standing AC for mom yesterday. Here is down and the repairman is covered up. What the hell? Oh, hers is down. The repairman is covered up. Freestanding AC. Do you mean like a portable one? I hate those because they just don't work very well. And you have to fucking have a hose you have to drain them and shit. I had one for my kids' room for a year. It was brutal. We had to empty it every night. It would fill up a fucking like 5-gallon jug every night. No, 10-gallon jug. Every night it would fill that up. That's how much humidity we have in this fucking house. Brutal. Woman L5. Yeah, they're sending me another one that's coming out. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I think it's on the way or something. I was browsing Woobins last night. Hell yeah, dude. Check them out. Use that link, bro. 20% off. That's a pretty good chunk, you know? I don't know if Amazon's a bit cheaper, though. They might already have that discount built in. I have no idea. 4 portable units. Still hot as... Dude, the portable units are brutal. Don't use the window units, guys. Trust me. I know they're a little uglier, but not really because the portable ones still go in the window, you know? And now they make the window ones that are pretty damn cool. I forget the brand, but it literally sits on the window. So the entire loud part is outside. The compressor and everything's outside. And you can still use your window. They have a very cool one now. I forget the name of it. Madeira, maybe? But the portable ones, man, they're so bad. I mean, I guess if you have no humidity, it would be okay. Yeah, where is that one? Probably going to be asking. I saw that. Maybe make a video showing or telling what makes a great knife and what makes a shit knife. That would be a long-ass video. I got a few hard-to-get items I'm going to be listing, like Winterblade Co. Mirage, Sparrow Strix, Wee Ziphius, and others. I've been without AC in my house for 2 weeks. I live in AZ. Dude, that is fucked up. Yes. Why can't you get AC? Can't you get it fixed, though? Or is it just too expensive kind of thing? Because I would have somebody out there the next day and get that shit fixed, dude. Or because you're waiting for your home warranty people to... can't you just pay for it and then have them reimburse you or something? But yeah, guys, anybody who wants one of those knives, hit up Jason. Hit up Jason. Oh, you have 4 portable unit. Yeah, dude, get the window ones, man. I'm telling you. I have window units in 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of them, and it basically is central air in my house. If I opened all the doors upstairs and just let them run, which is what we did during the showings for the house, it feels like central air. And I have one unit downstairs. It's a 12,000 BTU window unit, and it literally covers the full downstairs. Like, it works great. And we have so much humidity, dude. They would probably work better in Arizona. I'm doing good, King Snake. Thank you. Appreciate it. How you doing, man? Appreciate that. I have one in my room, and I've never had to empty it. It runs bone dry, and humidity is horrible in Missouri. That's weird, dude. I don't know. Maybe your house is insulated better. I could be that. Like, we just have too much moisture in our house. But yeah, dude, literally had to run a hose from it to I had this dog bowl, the dog water feeder thing, and it had this, I'm pretty sure it was a 10-gallon, could be 5, I'm pretty sure it was a 10-gallon jug. And because it was filling up the internal tank on this thing, literally like in half a night, I'd have to, and then I'd have to like try to get it to the bathtub to empty it. And it was so awkward. So I took a hose to it. You know, you can connect it to a drain. And then I just put that into this jug. And it would fill up overnight, 8 hours, 10 hours, my kid would sleep. And this thing would be full, like almost spilling. It was insane, dude. I think they make some for that, but yeah, that sucks, dude. You just need to fix your AC, man. Spending money on the portable units, like, getting your AC fixed can't be, I mean, I guess it could be like $5,000. I mean, if you're fixing it, if you're getting a new one, 10, 20, depending on the size of your house. But the portable units, you're going to spend what, $400 a pop? You got 4 of those, talking about $1,600 right there. Better than nothing in 96-degree heat. Her central will eventually get. Yeah, that's true. No, of course it's better than nothing. I'm just saying, if you have the option, trust me, after trying both, get the window unit. It just makes more sense. If you think about it scientifically, okay, most portable units, they do sell 2 hosed units, but most of them have 1 hose, right? And it's just to exhaust air out to the outside, right? But it doesn't get air in from the outside. It just takes the air in your room and then uses that to cool, right? But that doesn't work as well as taking air from outside, where a window unit will take air from outside, or it does whatever. It does, it might be the other way around, from outside or inside out, and the other one can only do, but if you don't have one of those two vent, 2 hose portables, it doesn't work as well as a window unit, and they're way less efficient too. I don't have 8,000 for new units. Okay, so it's 8,000 for the new unit. That sucks. Home warranty companies. Well, I think a home warranty will only cover like up to 3,000 or something like that. They don't cover the full. They won't cover $8,000. They'll cover like up to 3,000. So they'll cover some of it for you. But I don't know if your insurance would somehow cover that, because I think you're right. I think that's an appliance, maybe, even though it's fucking, but you could probably finance it, right? I assume HVAC companies would allow financing, but yeah, it's always good to have a big reserve of funds for shit like that, because when something like that goes wrong, you're like, fuck, but hopefully you get it sorted out, man. Sorry to hear about the bullshit. I know you don't want to hear me giving you ways to fix it. I'm sure you've gone through it. The new portable air conditioners have evaporators and blow the water out the hose through the window. I don't know if they all do. I mean, I literally bought a new one. It was 3 years ago. Might even been 2 years ago. I think it was like 2021 or something like that. Yeah, dude, it was the heavy motherfucker. I had to carry that thing, but it was from one room to the next, and then I dump it in the tub. And that bitch weighed a shit ton. But it probably was 5-gallon then, like 5 or 6. It was probably more like 40 or 50 pounds. It was fucking heavy, dude. Some are made so that the liquid is blown out by the vent to the outside versus having the empty then. Yeah, but wouldn't you have to have the vent at the same level as the window then? I don't know. Maybe I had a shitty one, but if I bought 2 portables for about $250 and 2 were loaned. So if you bought 2 for $250, they're probably not the fancy ones that evaporate shit, but I could be wrong. Probably helps that I have a real AC unit running and the portable AC is upstairs where it gets hot as shit. Yeah, and maybe the humidity gets pulled out by the real AC or something. I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just telling you, I've done research and I've bought them, and everything you'll see online is that the portable ones are worse than the window ones. So if you can use window ones, you should. The only time you use portable ones is if you can't. Like if it's a fucking garage, and in a garage, you can just let it drain on the floor. It doesn't really matter. Or a place without a window, there's reasons to use the portable ones. But if you can avoid it, apparently there's a lot to the whole story. Yeah. A water cooler bottle. It wasn't a water cooler. It was literally a giant jug of water that you would flip over, and then it went into a tray thing, and then the dogs could drink it, and it would last for like a couple weeks because I had big dogs at the time, and I was filling up water bowls like every fucking day, and I don't want to forget, and they don't have water, so I got this huge thing. And dude, this thing weighed a shit ton to have to flip over and put in there. It was always a pain in the ass. You'd always spill some, but I think 40 pounds sounds about right. So yeah. Heat pump. That's what I have at the new house. We have a heat pump, so it does heat and AC. I'm hoping it's in good shape. It's the one thing that wasn't like newly replaced. They replaced a lot of shit, like all the windows, the water heater, some of the sub pump, bunch of things. But the AC unit, the heat pump was like 12 years old or something. So I'm sort of expecting to have to do something about the HVAC in the near future, which is fine. I'd like to upgrade it to a 2-zone and have the upstairs and the downstairs on separate things, and maybe get a what are they called, a variable speed system, so that you save a little bit on efficiency, or at least a 2-stage. But yeah, I don't know. AC requires heat to exhaust outside. That's what it was like when I lived in Houston. The humidity was horrible. Yeah, the humidity sucks. Dude, PA sucks. I don't know. People don't know that, but at least where I live, dude, the humidity is brutal. It's like some days you go outside, it's like you're swimming. It's fucking terrible. Combination units cost a bit now. A 3-ton unit run about $4,500. That's installed. That's not installed, right? And you're gonna pay a shit ton for installation, But if you get, when you say combination, you mean a heat pump, right? But you're getting heating and cooling out of it, so you're basically taking care of 2 things. You don't need a furnace. I know in some cases you still have a backup furnace or whatever. I don't think ours does. Good. Only work for small space, but yeah, it's AZ and hot AF. Portable is temp solution. I didn't expect this to be 2 weeks, right? Do you have to empty the tank, or is it seem you don't have much humidity in Arizona? So hot air rises, Kev. Same idea as a fogged up bathroom. You can vent from the top. I guess, yeah. But with it being like moisture, I don't know if that would go out, but whatever. You know more than I do, apparently. I used to install HVAC, fabricate ductwork, install everything in the new houses. Nice, dude. use a Lickit pet watering valve. I used to work there. They're great. What the hell is that, dude? Send me a link to that. Fuck it. Let's look it up right now. Lickit pet water valve. What the fuck? Sounds cool. See if it works. Lickit auto watering faucet. Oh. Yeah, but that's outside, dude. I mean, I guess that would work, but I mean, we do have a dog door, but that's assuming your dog is always outside, right? That is kind of cool, though. Think about it. They're fucking cheap too. Holy shit! Shit. Hold on, you guys aren't seeing this. My bad. Hold on. This is cool. I never even thought of this idea. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. Damn. I might have to get one of those. How far is the new home? 35 minutes? Yeah, it's like 30, 35 minutes from here. So that's not bad. Heat pump will save money on heat and AC versus other methods. Yeah, but doesn't it depend on how cold it is or something? Like, I've heard if it gets too cold, then it has to run a defrost, which chews up a lot more electricity. But I did hear that it's more affordable or efficient or whatever. PA does suck. Yeah, PA sucks, dude. If I didn't have family here, I would not be here. Talk to OCD. He does geothermal. Yeah. He works for a company that I think installs geothermal systems. So that's like fucking high level shit, which is cool. But yeah, I should talk to him. Fucking fly his ass out, install geothermal for me. I'm sure that costs a fortune. That's the way to go, Kev. My house is 3-zone with variable speeds, 150 a month with comfortable temps. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to try to do. I don't know how expensive that would get, but if I can install that for like 10 grand, maybe. I don't know if that's possible. Especially with a heat pump. I'd probably have to stick with a heat pump because there is no furnace right now. So I either got to install a furnace, and this house doesn't have gas, unfortunately, which I think is why there's a heat pump. You know what I mean? They don't have natural gas out there, and I don't want fucking oil heat. So, I should talk to my fucking, just thought of something, but yeah. No, they don't need to be emptied. It's more humid inside, but they're being used as AC, not dehumidifier. Yeah, but AC naturally is a dehumidifier, essentially. It's just not going to be, the main thing it's doing. It's cooling too, but an AC literally dehumidifies as it cools. They have a hose you vent outside for the hot air, so the units have to be close to it. Yeah, exactly. I know that. But mine never had a hose that had a water line through it. It always, but they're saying it evaporates. That's smart. All right, I should wrap this up because I got to get up with my kiddo tomorrow. With the dog door, it works. Fresh water at your lips. Just keep it out of the sun or hot lips. Yeah, true. I didn't think of that. I'll have to see at the new house how we set it up. If we have, but I guess I kind of like the idea of them having water in the house because they're in the house, a lot. But it is cool. It'd be cool to have it out there in general. They'll work down to -30, so you'll be good. Yeah, I know they'll work down to negative 30 or negative whatever, but that doesn't mean they're efficient down to negative 30. Like at 20 or something, they have to use that defrost feature. It has like an electric thing and defrosts the fins or whatever. And that chews up more, electricity. But yeah, we'll see how I'll find out for sure. But from what they wrote down on what they paid for utilities, it looked really good. I think in the winter they were paying like 220, but you got to remember this house has no gas. So everything's running on electric. So your water heater, your fucking fridge, your like everything, your oven, it's all running on electric. So 220 is not bad, because if I think about what I pay for gas heating here plus electric, you combine those things, it's probably close. I mean, at this house, it's half the square footage. So it's probably a little bit less, but I expected it to be a little bit more. So that's good. Yeah. It's hard to move away knowing his long lost family can't take traditional travel methods. Who's long lost? Sorry, maybe I missed the conversation there. Maybe I'll hit oil digging for the geothermal in this combo. Okay. Have a collection tank for water if using on dehumidifier mode, but no water line to it. They pump out 62-degree air, just have to be close to it. So mine had a tank, but it also it was just whenever it had water coming out of it. So in dehumidifier mode, it obviously has water going in there. But even on air conditioning mode, this thing was just pouring water in, dude. It was crazy. But maybe I just had a shitty one. I don't know. Or I used it wrong, but I had it for like a summer. I used it in my daughter's room. Never again. I gave it to my neighbor. Who knows? Maybe I did use it wrong, but I doubt it. I don't think I could use it wrong. I don't think you could have it on dehumidifier mode and AC at the same time. Probably one or the other. So I don't think I would have fucked that up. Plus, I was fucking pissed about it and I tried everything. So I even was going to try to fucking just run a hose all the way to the tub, out of her room to the tub, because it was so bad. Summer is around $100 and winter around $275. Worst months, but gets much colder. So it's interesting. So the heat costs more than the AC. I never would have thought that, but I guess it makes sense. I like it cold though, so that's what I'm worried about. I'm hoping this thing can chug in the summer and get me down to the high 60s. When I went in for the showing, it was at 73. I checked the thermometer, set at 73, and it wasn't like super cold upstairs. That's what worried me, because I'm gonna want to set that bitch down at night, which so we'll see what happens. That's why I want to install the 2-zone so I can at night just mess with it. Then I was thinking, I don't know, it might be worth just installing a mini split in the bedroom and then just having like freezing cold air in the bedroom when I'm sleeping, and then not worry about it in the day. Because I don't need it to be fucking 65 or whatever during the day. It's just when I sleep, I want it to be really cold. So, anyone here like one item away from a whole set of something? No? My home is all electric at the moment. It's not bad. Cheaper than a lot of my family. I have gas service, but no gas plunge. Yeah. Yeah, mine's split right now. I have gas for heating, gas for the water heater and the furnace. And then I have electric range and fucking window units. So, all right, let's do the giveaway and then wrap it up. Did we talk about anything specific tonight we should hashtag? Pimping that nebula tonight. Big bro. Can't wait for the little bro, man. I'm super stoked for it, but feel like that knife doesn't want to be born. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Todd. It'd be cheaper, right, to just use a mini split for that. But, you know, I'd have to, how much is a mini split to install, right? I'm probably looking at $5,000 minimum if I have somebody. I know some people who are in HVAC, so it's not going to be like I'm paying full contractor on Yellow Books money, but it's still going to cost me $5,000 probably to do the whole thing. So I don't know if it'd be worth it. I got to just see when I get in there how it is, you know. So hashtag tool talk. Yeah, all right. Let's do that reminds me of fucking Home Improvement. You guys remember Home Improvement? Home Improvement was a shit. So we're gonna do hashtag tool time. Tool time, baby. Shouldn't be that much. Yeah, well. I mean, even $5,000 wouldn't be that bad to have that for the rest of, 10 years or however long I'm there. Be happy with that. Hashtag portables rule. I'm not overly fond of the Nebula Fat Carbon. I have it on my Evo 3, and it just feels like a 4th of July night. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Hell yeah, dude. What a great show. Yeah, I don't want to do that, man. I'm not doing that. And I hear that they don't, like, you can't get anybody to service it because they don't want to touch it. So you got to service it. And I'm not that. I mean, I don't even know what I mean by I'm not that good. I'm not good at all. I know nothing about fucking home improvement or whatever. So I would have somebody install something proper for me. I'd get like a Mitsubishi unit or something like that. Put a bug in Belkin's ear. We want a black DLC Ultim flavor. Dude, he probably already has that working, knowing him. Knowing him, yeah. I'm going to give you guys another minute, and then I'm going to wrap this up because I really got to get to bed, which I won't do for another hour after this. Yeah, you're late, Chris. Sorry. It's fucking late, dude. It's 12:30. Jesus. Might also look into getting a direct wall unit for the bedroom. Might be the cheap. Yeah, I definitely don't want a I definitely don't want a window / wall unit type thing. But yeah, if you mean like that's what I was talking about, a mini split. So it's basically one of those long Mitsubishi units on the wall, because there would be room to put it on top of the garage, which is right next to the bedroom. So I could definitely do that and just have it mounted above the bed, basically. But it seems like overkill if I already have central air, you know what I mean? So it'd probably make more sense to put that money towards a 2-stage or whatever, where you have upstairs and downstairs. And then I can just have the upstairs be really cool at night, and then the downstairs, you know what I mean? Probably put the money towards that would make more sense. But in terms of electric bills, just cooling one room probably would be better, I think. So I'll figure it out. We have splits in our house and they're way cheaper. Yeah, I already have, but that's the thing, dude. I already have AC. So it's not only run one here or one there. Exactly. Right. But if the whole house has AC already, then it's kind of silly, I think, but I don't know. You funny bastard. That's funny. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't try to install those all over the house. I would just, never mind. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just, maybe setting it to 70 and it'll just work and I'll get used to sleeping like that. You know, as long as I'm not hot, I don't care, but I really do like to be really cold. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run this now. See who wins. I'm going to put my email in the chat for whoever. Ah, there we go. Hey, is this what you needed to complete your set? Flip Solo. Flip Solo. All right. Email me at LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. And you will be the proud owner of this Woobin flashlight, the O-Knife, Oticle, and some swag and KPL. And yeah. Fujitsu and Samsung also make them. Probably the usual suspects like Carrier, Train, Lennox. Yeah. Yeah, I think Mitsubishi like invented it or something because I feel like that's what I've always heard is Mitsubishi unit. But yeah, dude, email me. It's in the chat there. I'll get this out to you as soon as I can. Shoot me your address. That's all I need is your address. And thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys. And Javon, he had to leave us, but it's always fun having him on and talking knives and apparently tools and fly shooters and all types of shit. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will catch you later. Peace.